Boys Club.
Is it called Boys Club because my apartment looks like a boy lives in it?
I wouldn't say a boy lives in it. I would say a boy is kidnapped somewhere in here.
Boys Club.
We're everything. We're true crime. We're World Star Hip Hop.
We're World Star Hip Hop. We're Netflix reviews.
Stories of the day.
Boys Club.
Listen.
Yeah, do it. We're on iTunes. We're on Spotify. I think. No, we're not. And on Google Play. Nobody gives a shit.
Boys Club.
Boys Club podcast. Now with 90% more sound clips of black people.
Boys Club.
Touch me and I'll sue.
Here at Intoxicated Reviews, we intellectually dissect the art of cinema, scene by scene. Here's some clips.
All he is, it's just a fucking big wooden doll full of cum, chasing kids around.
You look up guys who poop in a bag. Because I think that's where you'll find him. Because he is hurt.
It's probably just in your search history anyway, isn't it?
This movie fucking blows.
So don't forget to subscribe to Intoxicated Reviews on all places you find podcasts. Except Spotify. We're working on it.
Hey everyone, Chris Hansen here of Hansen vs. Predators and Catch Your Predator. Why don't you have a seat right over there and listen to Kyle and Brandon, our podcast. According to my chat logs, Kyle and Brandon have interesting guests.
No, I hated it.
Yeah.
Everybody's sweaty, everybody's on drugs, so they're super sweaty but also touchy, and then they touch your face, then you leave there, and the next day you have pimples.
Fantastic conversation.
He's underground in a lab, floating in a tank of water, because he almost died.
And most important, no predators.
Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
Oh, hey, Internet. And welcome back to the Intoxicated Podcast. And this is a comedy variety talk show where I talk to friends, comedians, and various guests about life, sometimes while drinking and sometimes not. I'm your host, Sarah, and today, as I'm recording this, of course, when you hear this, it will be the day after, but it's my motherfucking birthday today. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Guess what, bitches? No tears today. No tears today. I had a really good birthday. I worked a full day, nice busy work day, went by really, really fast. My coworkers did a little cake birthday party during a meeting for me. It was really, really sweet. I then rushed home and I got dressed up and I went out to dinner with some great gal pals, and I'm going to fucking name them because they were so great. So I went with my good friend Shannon, who's been on the show many, many times. I went with Adrian Gabriel, another returning guest, and someone who was recently part of my live show, and Lauren, who is Scott McLean's girlfriend, who I absolutely love so much. Pretty much I sat there and I thought, who are my favorite women in the world right now? And I messaged all of them, and these were the ones who could make it. Lauren, Adrian, and Shannon, thank you guys so much for coming out with me for my birthday. We had an awesome dinner, and I had a birthday s'more, and then we went to Yuk Yuks, and it was a great birthday. I'm feeling really, really good. Usually get so sad and depressed on my birthday, and I really wasn't today. Maybe it has to do with the fact that fucking Katy Perry announced her pregnancy on my birthday. I mean, honest to God, her and I are psychically connected. I swear to fucking God. So happy for Katy Perry, but bitch, way to steal my thunder a bit. No, I'm really, really, really happy for her, and that put me in such a good fucking mood. So I had a great birthday. And the last time you heard from me was right before the live show. The live show fucking happened, and it was great. I survived. It was a lot of work. It was really, really hard on me, and I was very stressed, but your girl pulled it off. Your girl pulled it off. I got an overwhelmingly positive response to the live show. So I want to say thank you to every single person. And I mean, there's so many people who are involved in this. Even if I were to try to name everybody right now, I'd probably forget somebody. So just check Insta for my long thank you for the individuals that helped me with the live show. It was such an experience. I'm so happy I did it. I'm very proud. And I'm really pumped that the comedians had a lot of fun with it. I got so many messages from people just being that was a lot of fun and so different. And That's really what I wanted for the show. So, when I did this, a part of me was like, maybe this is like the big shabam. Like, maybe this is it, And of course, now I'm like, maybe I'll do more. Who knows? Show producing is stressful. There's a lot that goes into it, but it's something that I think I'm willing to learn more about. And I think it's something that I might be okay at, Like, now that I've done it once, I might just get better at it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the live show. Regardless, it's been a hell of a week. Live show, and then my birthday. So I kind of told myself after the live show that I might take a week off of podcasting. I mean, I think I'm allowed a week off here and there. You know what I mean? But I am competitive with myself, and I like to not miss a week. So actually, Andrew Vaughan, who's a good friend of mine, had this idea to hop back on Boys Club Comedy Podcast and record an episode with them that I could put up on here, kind of like a crossover episode. So that's what we're doing this week, folks. We have a crossover episode with Travis, Lindsay, and Andrew Vaughan from the Boys Club Comedy Podcast. I went over to their studios and recorded with them, so it's not going to be a video episode this week. You're only getting audio, but that's okay because that gives me a break from editing video. So I'm okay with this if you guys are. And if you're not, you don't really have a choice, do you? If you are somebody who listens to both podcasts, sorry, but your girl wanted to have some fun and relax after the live show, and that's what I got to do. So big thanks to Andrew and Travis for having me back on. It's always fun hanging out with those boys. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. And if you like it, subscribe to Boys Club Comedy Podcast because they're great. And of course, follow Intoxicated on social media. That is Facebook and Instagram at Intoxicated Podcast, on Twitter at @in_toxicated. If you want to give me a little belated birthday gift, you can leave me an Apple Podcasts rating or review. That is always appreciated. And if it's a really awesome one, I'll read it on the show. So that's a challenge for you right now. If you love me and you love Intoxicated, do me a favor and go leave a review because that would be awesome. You can also check out Patreon. It's patreon.com/intoxicated. Make sure you're subscribed wherever you're listening. And I think the number one thing is to tell your friends. Word of mouth, people. Word of mouth. Spread the word. Share it. Share it on Instagram. Like, physically tell your friends about it. Talk to your friends face to fucking face and tell them to listen to Intoxicated Podcast. That would be amazing. And I think that's it. Subscribe on YouTube as well. No video this week, but there are video versions of episodes available. And I love the YouTube channel. And there's some fun things up on there that are actually from the live show. So you guys should watch that. There's 2 videos up there that I played at the start of the live show that I'm so proud of, that I was so scared for a while there during setup. I thought I might not get to play because of sound issues. Like, to the minute we sorted it out, but holy smokes, I was like, if I don't get to show these videos that I put so much time and work into, I'm gonna be real pissed. But lucky for me, it all worked out and they are up on YouTube now. So you can go check that out at youtube.com/intoxicated. Oh my God, what a chatty intro. I'm just in a really good mood. I want to thank you all for listening, and a big thank you to every single person who was involved with or came out to watch the live show or sent me messages that day just being like, I wish you could be there. Sorry I can't, but I wish you luck. Super appreciate it. It was quite the experience to have a lot of people behind me on this. I'm not going to get fucking emotional. We're not going there right now. But seriously, thank you so, so much. And I hope you enjoy this week's episode with Andrew Vaughan and Travis Lindsay from the Boys Club Comedy Podcast.
All right. Oh, yeah, we don't fuck around because...
it's just go time.
We got drinking to do. There we go. There's the clap. How's it going?
There it is. Good.
Welcome back.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Oh, you weren't here last week. That's right.
We had Chris
I had a
Halifax on.
show. Yeah.
It's a good time, though. And you had a show. You had the improv.
Yeah, the Blood Feud.
Stand-up versus
stand-up,
improv.
yeah, which was,
And kill the improv people afterwards. Fucking hate improv. Fucking assholes.
Oh, geez, coming in hot.
I know.
I do. I just
Coming in
don't
right
like,
hot.
I don't like them. I don't know why. I just don't like any of them. No. Sure. Yeah, That's why there's a blood feud. Yeah. Fucking kill them all.
He's mad because he can't do improv, and
Yeah,
it's
I
one of
can't.
the skills that
You
I
know that
have.
improv was done at my show by
No, it
people you
wasn't.
like.
When was it
The
done?
debates were
Those aren't
totally
eight.
improvised. That is improv. That's improvised.
This is comics riffing.
Riffing is also improv. Yeah, fucking.
Backpedaling.
Look, I just hate how happy people who do improv always appear.
You just
to
hate
be.
happy people.
No, I'm happy when you guys are happy.
I don't know
Oh,
about that.
there we go.
Still having audio problems?
Yeah, it's just.
Is it your
it
headphones?
oddly sounds better when it's only half plugged in.
Yeah,
It's
it
the shitty headphones.
or it might just be the new plugs I bought for the fucking thing. Because Long McQuaid was like, "We don't have what you're looking for, but we have these. They'll work." And I'm like, "Well, then it kind of sounds like you have what I'm looking for."
Yeah.
Yeah, we had. Well, this is like we didn't even intro the show or anything so far.
Like, who's this female's voice?
Oh yeah, like we've had that many women on the show that they're not like. Well, it's not Harper McCormick. So it's Sarah. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all having a couple drinks tonight. We're all on the vodka shot train tonight. I like it. It's very good.
Blue Lobster.
I just like the watermelon crispness, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking good. Oh, I could drink watermelon water all the fucking time. Not watermelon, cucumber water all the time.
The juice is good.
Yeah?
Watermelon juice.
Yeah. It's delicious.
Yeah, I remember because I remember when it came out.
Yeah.
We were on the road together.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And I was just being an asshole about it because he was buying some.
Oh, for frig's sakes.
Yeah.
And then he bought Watermelon Crush a week later. I'm like,
Yeah.
yep, this
Wait,
makes...
Watermelon Crush exists?
Was it good?
Yeah, it was delicious.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
Yeah.
So I
That was
don't-
a while ago, so I don't think they have anymore, but yeah.
Yeah, you were bringing them out in the summer when they were bringing out those like tall cans of Crush for a little
Yeah,
while.
yeah.
It was like whatever fucking... I don't drink pop anymore, but I love lime Crush. I fucking love it, so I didn't fuck with the watermelon shit. Let's do the lime.
Cream soda is my go-to.
I feel like that's a childhood drink.
I like.
That's
Big
why I
A-
like it.
I like Big A cream soda. I don't like
Oh,
any
yeah?
of the other ones.
What do you
Oh.
guys like though? Clear or pink?
No, it's gotta be pink.
Could be pink, yeah.
Yeah, I always think people that choose, like when the option's there, that choose white over pink are fucking loony.
Yeah, for sure.
Racist.
We're taking the hard stance here.
Have you ever heard of birch beer?
Yeah, I've seen that.
The Newfoundland Crush.
Goddamn Newfies.
It's actually quite delicious.
They drink pineapple Crush up there. That's like a big
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
it down here. You can find it. It's at Freak Lunchbox and shit.
But it's like huge flavor in Newfoundland. Apparently.
Yeah. Well, that was like one of the only places you get it for a long time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Newfoundland store.
What the fuck is Barnesy doing in Newfoundland?
I was visiting a friend.
Okay.
Oh, for some reason I thought he was from there. When I saw that he was there, I was
No,
like,
he's
is
from
he
Sackville.
He's from
from Newfoundland?
Yeah, we went to
Okay.
rival high schools.
He, because I got a text from Gavin Liddell, a buddy of ours who's in Newfoundland, and he's like, Kyle's changed his persona a lot on stage, but it's pretty great. And I'm like, where the fuck are you? And he's like, Newfoundland. I'm like, dude, I've been on Facebook. You can't just do this like this. You got to tell me. You got to set shit up.
So much has gone
I don't
down.
know.
People
Andrew,
ain't gonna
since you
cater
left.
to you. You want to make choices, you got to deal with it.
I'm not asking for much catering. I'm just asking for someone to call me on a nightly basis and read out Steve Mackey's
no,
Facebook.
fuck no.
I was literally just thinking, if I screenshot things and send them to you, am I being an enabler?
I think that's still technically a violation.
It is.
Like if I say someone did this, posted this.
Yeah. Daniel thought it would be funny if I had like a ticker tape old machine with Steve Mackey's like shit on it. So you just a video of me like. Then I told someone like, why do you need to know? You know what the tweet they're gonna be? They're gonna be like something about old Bob in China. Like
Something about food courts.
yeah, 2 pound boots or whatever.
Yeah.
What he had one this morning that was really good.
Oh, now I'm just jealous.
Yeah, let's see what the latest Steve Mackey.
Oh, here we go.
Let's have a Mackey moment.
Mackey moment. I need to get him on the podcast so bad.
Do you
I think
he
I'm getting
will
there.
now at this point since he's done the live show?
Do you think he'll what?
I think he
Come
would,
on your podcast? Yeah.
especially if I buy him booze.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Oh fuck you!
But I'm not giving him money for podcast appearance.
Is that what he wanted?
No, but like when I asked him to do the live show, he goes, "This something we could get paid for." And I go, "I'll see what I can do, Mackie."
Yeah, he came up to me at the beginning of the live show and was like, "Ain't getting no damn drink tickets in this thing." And you had already paid me, and I'm like, I didn't want to like say I got paid, and then you'd be like, "Andrew, I paid you and Travis. Everyone else, fuck off." Like, so I was like, "Did you get paid?" And he's like, "There's pay," and I'm like,
I
don't
guess
know.
not yet.
What did you see? Oh, you didn't see it.
Nope.
He has he posted a video at 3 a.m. called 2 Dogs on Car Roofs Talking About the Environment. It's 2 toy cars with 2 Lego dogs on them.
I love this man so much.
This is what you're missing.
Oh, man. I'm feeling kind of sad. Okay. I seen one of them videos in India where it's garbage truck after garbage truck pouring garbage in the river. Oh, man. That is kind of sad. Reminds me of that old commercial I seen.
Is this on Facebook?
Yep.
Oh, your
where
Facebook.
the fisherman was on a boat with a boy. How old was the boy?
What? He doesn't even try to
Shut
do
up.
2 different
Let me
voices.
finish.
Shut up. Let me
They were
finish.
on the boat, and the boy had an empty pop can. And he said, "Where's the garbage can?" And the old man goes, "No trash can on boat, boy." And it was a long time ago. Man. I don't know what to say.
I need someone to send me that video so I can get the audio because I want to isolate
Put it
some
over?
clips for us.
Yeah.
Shut up and let me talk. Shut up and let me finish.
That's great.
Get up here.
She'll probably be more on Travis because that's her chair, but she's gonna come
Heartbroken.
up. Yeah, she'll see you eventually. I just want her not to crawl up and like jump on the keyboard right now while I'm recording. That would be the best fucking thing.
I think that her Instagram handle should be Bonnie and Friends.
I'm not going to make an separate
But-
Instagram for her.
Bonnie and Friends.
I've already used all my. I only get 5 accounts, and I've already used them all.
It's
I have Mega Comedy Mondays. I have Halifax Comedy. I have mine. I have Sassy Cat, and I have Two Bread. I don't have.
Do you ever
any more.
accidentally message someone from the wrong account?
Never.
Happens to me all the time.
Yeah. Well, and maybe you can have more than 5. Can you have more than 5 on Instagram now? Or is
No.
You can have with the same email?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Oh, I don't fucking know how this shit works.
I
Anyway,
think you
I'm off
can
of it
now,
for a month
actually.
anyway. I'll figure it out when I get back.
Yeah.
So we had Sarah on the show to talk mostly about your live show experience there. How's that?
Well, I'm alive.
Is the cat making it difficult for you to?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Cattail in the face.
It's always the butt. It's like I want to see your face. Would you
I
stop
know.
with the butt?
That's a sign of affection, though.
Oh yeah, that's fuck right.
She is a small little cat.
Yeah, she's a very tiny cat.
I love her, though.
Oh, she's great. So you had your show on Friday night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you knew, like, you walked into it and I was fairly calm, and then I was stressed.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of issues, a lot of running around last minute.
But it was a great success.
I pulled it off.
Yeah.
I think. There were so many things I wanted to say on stage that I never said.
Yeah, but it looked like you had overplanned what you wanted to say on stage.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of cue cards and I almost wanted to throw them out just to
Those
see
were
if
the
you
bios, the Tinder
Oh,
bios.
I was going to throw them out to see if you would panic. You'd be like,
Oh, I was real
was
pissed. Threw those
supposed
out.
to say this thing, and I can't remember what it was. And I'd just be like, yeah, who throws out cue cards? Like, I don't even tell you.
Well, I didn't think I'd have a co-host, 10 minutes before start time. So.
Me and Travis turned on Robbie so quickly. It was hilarious.
Well, I mean, I remember coming up to you guys and I go, he's locked in a fucking bathroom.
And we just
and-
grabbed the schedule and was like, get Matt Baker.
Yeah, instantly. You know who's perfect for it? Matt Baker.
I don't know why you didn't ask Matt in the first place. We're really throwing. The best part is, as we're doing it, Robbie's walking up behind us. We're like, "Whoa, hello."
Yeah, thank God he showed up. I was just like, wanted someone to be on stage with me.
Yeah.
Looking back, I probably could have done it myself.
I think the dynamic works, right?
Yeah.
Like having more, especially that sort of reading. There is no script. You're not necessarily sure what jokes. You're not doing jokes. You're just kind of like
Just
trying to be
kinda
entertaining.
Going off the cuff because he
Yeah.
didn't want to plan anything, and I was like, "Well, I'm not really good at going off the cuffs. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, so I can try." But But no.
But it was Robbie. We like, how the fuck does he get locked in his own bathroom? Oh, I thought he was just locked in his own
the
bathroom.
handle, like,
He was
broke
too
off.
stupid to figure out how to get out.
Yeah, I don't think it was his. I think it was like a hotel room.
Oh, because the metal hand. Yeah, no, like fuck yeah, it was one of those push.
Maybe it was.
metal
Oh, I thought it was his place, but maybe not.
Yeah.
I just know that he was pissed that I didn't send help, and I go, I have a show to run.
What would
the
you
fuck?
send anyway?
Why would I go out of my way to?
Like one of us to like try to open it from the other side would be the only. I'm not going there at that point. Fuck that
Yeah.
shit. I was already there drinking.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Richard showed up and also saved the day with the sound. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
And no, things went well. It was all a blur. I don't remember much. Like that's why watching the footage will be fun.
Yeah.
Because I think back and I go, I don't really remember too much.
Yeah.
Because like it was just so much like build up and then it
You were
went by
very
so
busy,
fast.
right? Like so, things things are coming and going to me as the days go by. I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. That thing.
Yeah.
Happened. That's the thing that we did.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it was just a lot of fun. Like everyone did really well. Like the debates were real. Like Albert Coombs is fucking hilarious in the debates.
Did you guys watch the debates?
I heard it from the back. I
Yeah.
was planning on watching the entire live show, but I just
I
you end
know.
up moving around too much, and you're like, yeah, you're
I
trying to
know.
get ready.
And there
all
was a
sorts of
lot
shit.
of comics involved too.
To be fair, I watched the
So.
beginning and I watched Travis's set
Oh my god.
because some girl wanted to talk to me while you were about to go on, and I was like, no, I gotta watch
Another girl?
Travis's set.
Jesus
I had two
fucking
girls.
Christ.
Yeah, but like I have no way of finding any of these women.
Ask their names next time.
I know one of them. I know both of them, but I don't know I know both of their. Well, I don't know. One of them's name is Zara. It shouldn't be that hard to find a Zara in Halifax. But the thing is, the fucking live show was Friday. If either of them were really that into me, they would have found me by now.
Oh my god.
No, but they would have. They would have added me to social media or some shit, right?
This is too much for me to take right now.
She's all curled up in a very weird position.
I know. Travis, are you a
pushing
cat
against
person?
one leg to get into the next leg.
Yeah. I was wondering if you were a big animal guy.
I just love how Sarah wanted to be the one to
I
have this
know.
happen, and now it's just
Yeah.
Travis is like, yeah, fuck it, I'll just take care of the
This
kid.
is the most metaphorical thing that ever happened.
Slipped.
I want love and I can't get it.
I'm here.
But
even from a cat.
Yeah, so I missed your guys' Tinder set when you did the Tinder thing with the chick, but I heard you were pretty brutal, Travis.
Yeah, I was trying to be helpful.
Yeah,
You
I
were.
was trying to be helpful.
Yeah, and looking back, I should
Which is
have
the whole point of
explained
the
it better.
segment, yes.
I should have explained it better. I should have been like, okay, we're going to get a volunteer from the crowd, and Catherine and Travis are here to help convince you to swipe right or left.
Okay.
To comment on the person.
I thought
And-
when you said Tinder Live, it was going to be comics getting shitting on audience members' Tinder. So I was
Well,
like,
that's
ooh,
what
that
I
could be fun.
originally wanted.
Yeah.
But I got nervous that people would get
We would
offended.
be so mean. We would be so
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah, I got a little too scared with that one.
At least, yeah, if you have a volunteer like her coming up, right, to do the whole thing, it's kind of like we're gonna rip on you.
Yeah, but it was ripping on the comics. Like I was shitting on the comics.
Oh, I thought you were ripping
Yeah.
on her. Oh,
I mean,
I eventually started.
he did.
to.
He did end up. Math, bitch.
math, bitch. Is that your new merch?
No,
Math,
she asked how old Mitch was after he said he was born in '98.
Oh.
Travis goes, math, bitch. I
Do you
loved it.
fucking do it?
I loved it. I loved it. Loved it.
Yeah,
Loved
you're
it.
in your element, though, is when you're yelling at white women from the stage. Oh, we're glad it's 2020, because if it was...
Yeah.
That's your reparations?
I do it for Emmett.
Every time I yell at a white woman, I'm like, you can't hit me afterwards this show. Oh, I thought it was a lot of fun. It was a
Thanks,
good
man.
time.
I was hoping you guys I wanted you to have fun. I don't know if you know
I mean,
this.
I kinda
Your
did.
opinion means a lot to me.
That's why I'm always giving you very bad opinions about yourself. So I want it.
Because you know it hurts.
Yeah, I know I have that influence. So.
Well, you were saying at brunch that you were nervous that it wasn't going to go good or something for a bit.
I mean, no, but
Yeah.
I didn't think anybody was going to come. I'll be honest. I didn't think anybody was going to. I thought you'd get like 10, 12 people, and then I thought you would be a fucking mess because you'd be like 10, 12 people. Is that better at all? Do you want me to pause it so we can work on it for a sec?
No. Just ignore me.
Okay.
If I'm not messing up anyone else's stuff.
No, you're not at all. Ours,
Okay,
my,
good.
well, I was going to say ours. Mine is fine. No, I thought you
There
would
you
be
go.
backstage like hyperventilating. Like,
Yeah.
I just work so much work
I know.
into. And I'd have to be like, I can't deal with crying.
I know. That's why I specifically stopped going out
Yeah.
at a certain point because I was just like, it's gonna get to my head too much. And I just remember like asking someone at one point, like, "How is it out there?" And I think they were like, "Yeah, it's good." I was like, "Okay, that's not terrible."
But I work in a weird mindset because I think if I think no one's going to show up, that means people will show up.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm optimistic, like this is going to be a great fucking show and lots of people are going to be here, then no one shows
Well,
up.
I mean, I had advanced tickets, but I know that like some of my advanced ticket people got sick, didn't end
Yeah.
up coming. Some people bought group tickets and didn't fill that whole group. They
Yeah.
bought like 5 tickets and only came with 2 people,
Yeah.
which don't do that, by the way. like
I mean, you made the money. I mean, they probably didn't intend on not coming with
Yeah.
people, right?
Yeah, it's
they
true.
can only rely on who they can rely on to try to get people to fucking
Exactly.
show up, right?
So numbers were slightly skewed, but I think it was still
Yeah,
pretty decent crowd.
You came from rehearsal that night, didn't you? For your
Yeah.
African-
Yeah.
You walked into the hurricane.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I
you still got there before Robbie.
Yeah, I know.
That's
well, I got
hilarious.
my rehearsal got moved up early.
I know,
It was supposed
yeah.
to be start at 6. My rehearsal.
You should not tell Robbie that and just rub it in his
And-
face.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
"Who the fuck, I
Well-
rehearsed and came here.
The thing is, like with you guys, like I just knew I didn't have to be worried. I was just like,
Yeah.
they know what they got this. Like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, it was all the other.
a set until like 5 minutes till I went out. I'm like, yeah.
It was all the other people who I had to kind of wrangle and make sure that they knew how it was going to go down. So that was the tricky part. I remember like you showed up and I was like, "Kid, you good?" And you're like, "Yep."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay,
Give
let's
me a
roll
drink,
forward."
I'll be good.
Yeah. No.
So I appreciate you guys being part of it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I
It was
mean,
fun. Good time.
segments were good. We had great sets.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anybody else didn't, but we had great sets. No, everyone else had a good set. It was just a fun, good night. Ian popping in from work just to say hello.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, he came
Right
in
at
on
the
his.
end.
He had a 5-minute break and he ran
Oh.
over to say hello and see how things were going, and then had to run back to Carlton.
I think he came. Did he can't
He
come during
walked
the?
right past you, but I understand the height.
Yeah. I didn't.
He is a small man, smaller,
Fucking little man.
smaller man.
He was picking on me so bad last night because like I was just listening to the comedy show and doodling, and I was drawing a picture of Macho Man.
Yeah.
And he's like, are you drawing gay porn? Are you drawing big gay men? And I was like, I'm trying to draw a Macho Man. He's like, you're gonna draw his big dick, aren't you? And so I eventually just put a big dick on Macho Man because I'm tired of hearing him.
He's an 80-year-old man with 13-year-old boy. Fucking sense of humor. Is your jizz rag? No,
Oh
it's a
my
fucking
God.
towel in the back of my car.
Didn't he get into
You
a sledding
senior?
accident?
Yeah. A fucking towel I used to clean off a dirty window when I was on the road, and he's like, "Is this your jizz rag?" Yeah, I come black, Ian. Oh, that was weird because his name is anyway.
Did you guys say he got into a sledding accident?
Sledding.
Or did I hear?
Somebody did. No, he did. Didn't he get in a sledding accident?
Yeah, last year. Remember, it was very hilarious.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
What the hell happened?
Well, he had a school day off. He got out his
Snow
crazy
day.
carpet.
Yeah, stuck his tongue to a pole.
Yeah, stuck his tongue. Luckily for him, he didn't lose his mittens because they were tied to his.
Yeah, it was he had the string around.
Oh my God.
Did you guys ever have that growing up? The mitten string thing?
Yeah.
Like
I
you
hated
actually had
mittens.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had one, but I'd
So they had
always
to take it
lose
away
them.
because I kept tying it around my neck.
Did you guys did your elementary rooms have like individual cubbies where you put your shit, or just sit
Yes.
out in the
Yeah,
hall?
we had that stuff.
And so they
yeah.
find you in your individual cubby, and just
Yeah.
like wrapping
They
it around the
found
top, or else it's already tied to your neck. You're like,
They found
what?
him with a half-eaten Lunchable.
Oh my God.
And a Bible by his feet.
I hate mittens. I've always hated them.
Yeah, I never understood them growing up. Like, because you can't use your fingers.
Yeah, I think it just keep you warm. It just keeps everything tight. So
Yeah, well, I get that now as an adult.
Yeah.
Do you? No, I just wanted to sound like
Well,
I
I don't like them now because I can't go on my phone with mittens.
can't jerk off with them either. They're harder.
See a chick with mittens, you're like, you're living life. Like you don't
Banana
care.
Nom gives terrible hand jobs. I don't even know if
Did you
that's his
guys
name.
see the opening video at my show?
Yeah. That's
Did
why I
you
watched
see the
opening.
backstage hand job shot?
No.
It's very quick. You like you.
Yeah, I rewatched online. I could not tell what they were doing.
Okay.
He was in a weird. When she ran through Sniggly Wigglies, she did the opening video, which
Yeah.
for our listeners, she did like this thing where, first of all, Ian lost his fucking mind on Sunday, like in a playful way. But it was like, can't believe she stole my idea. Because what she did was she'd run from every open mic to every open mic, and it looked like she'd be just going in and having a shot.
Yeah, that
and
used to be
shoving
Ian's the shitty old
but
Toothy
he only,
intro.
but he for Toothy Moose, but he only played it twice ever.
Yeah.
And she's never seen a show at the old Toothy
I've
Moose.
never been there.
And also, running to the show is not a new concept. Jimmy Fallon's done it since he's hosted fucking late night.
Thank you, Travis. Actually, that's kind of where I
We
got
got to
the
get to
idea.
the venue. What a concept. Fucking Christ.
You do have Dancing with Myself stuck in my head, though, for days. I've been like,
It's good tunage.
But it was a cool little... I was like, Barry! So I might have missed the hand-up thing later.
It's right at the end with Brian Otter and Albert.
Yeah, it was a little too...
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, but I
and
didn't know it
Jim
was a
looking
hand-job.
horrified in the corner.
Yeah, we're just not in the right position to be jerking him off and all.
It's true. Yeah.
What do I know? I don't jerk a lot of men off, so just one every night. No.
Oh, and barely.
Yeah, barely. Sometimes I just,
Jerk off part, man part's questionable.
sometimes I just get it halfway through, and I know it'll fucking drain itself out while I'm asleep.
Jesus Christ, Andrew.
Every time I try to riff on this podcast, it goes into disgusting territories.
See? You need to take some improv classes.
Holy smokes.
That would be me at improv. Is like, I need a job, jizz mopper. Like, you got to stop with that, man.
Jizz mopper.
Ian standing outside the door laughing. Gold.
A little fucking man. What show? We're doing a show together. Well, we could. I mean to jump ahead, but someone, because I'm not on social media, someone's like, I saw a poster you're on. I'm like, I don't know, man.
St. John.
Yeah, I know. I agreed to do it, but then people were like, I don't know. Someone texted me, like, this looks like they just stole the poster from another. I was like, I don't give a shit. Don't bring your Facebook feuds to me now that I'm off of it. This is not the whole point of me getting off
How
of it.
long, Travis, how long do you think this guy's going to make it?
Oh, I believe he can do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, he can do it.
I just got to overcome the initial boredom. I have no idea what to do on the internet right now. I'm playing cribbage on the internet right now. I'm learning how to play cribbage.
I know how to play cribbage.
Yeah?
It's fun.
Yeah, I want to start doing that now.
I've never played it.
Well, it's a maritime thing. You get a little corner table in your room, you have cribbage, and you have a police scanner, and you smoke and you drink, and you listen to the police scanner, and you play cribbage. Right?
God, I can smell the cigarette smoke in that.
Oh, I know, dude. Like
yellow light from the kitchen.
Oh, I know, man. And just there's always something cooking. There's always something.
Pot roast.
It would be 7 o'clock at night, and it'd be the smell of cooking.
I have so much confidence now in my cooking.
Oh, yeah.
I was cooking butter chicken again yesterday. And when I was cooking it, this black woman was walking by with her kid after school, and as she walked by, she went, "Ooh, I smell something cooking." And I was like, "Yeah, you do."
That's how you know you're doing it good. Right.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah."
God damn.
Oh my God. That's
Fuck comedy. I'm opening a restaurant.
You should. You should have a cooking YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, if he wants to do cooking, catering videos, we can put him up on our Patreon, or if he wants to do like a podcast or anything he wants to do. We got a new Patreon member, and we're not adding anything out there, so I got to start getting used to doing that.
You got a new
That's the
Patreon.
thing with this month off social media. I'm making a list of shit that I need to get on that I haven't been getting on. So
You're going to be more productive.
probably not, but I made a list.
Well, that's better than no list at all.
As Sam Bartol would say, failure receipt, so I can check it. When
all the things you didn't do.
Yeah, pretty much. How's the butter chicken?
Oh, it's great. Great again.
I'm having Indian food tomorrow night.
Nice.
Daba Express.
When is your actual birthday?
Thursday.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's available to hang out. So it's probably going to be
Definitely
me eating at Amano by myself.
Yeah, but to be fair, you told everybody that Friday was your birthday celebration. So.
And then a lot. You guys stayed, but a lot didn't.
Say, don't play that shit on
A
homie.
lot of dancing alone that night.
Well, look. I think people are awkward when they want to dance, and when 4 people are dancing, it's even more awkward to kind of join in on it.
It's true.
Like,
It's the age too. People don't want to stand and dance.
White people dance, and it's just weird. It's fucking. I don't like it.
It's rough.
I love dancing.
Yeah, I almost died on that dance floor that night.
Did you?
Yeah, I got a little lightheaded.
You cut it up a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Would have been another incident.
Yeah.
Was that Toothy
What is
Moose?
with me and dance floors in this location?
Jesus.
Why are they all concrete? Why? Are most dance floors concrete at bars?
No.
Okay. I don't go to bars that often. So no, I'm just curious. I don't fucking know. So.
I don't think so.
You didn't drop anyone?
No.
Not this time.
Not this time.
I'm gonna drop him from the stage next time.
That'd be a rough one. Remember when Dan almost passed out on stage? I wasn't there, but remember
Ooh, what's this?
He trying to hold his breath. He's trying to do an impression of a certain comic.
Oh yeah.
And he held his breath.
Yeah.
Too long. And he literally came to as he was like falling forward.
Oh, that's fucking
And
hilarious.
he just stayed, and he scared the shit out of himself.
That's so fucking
He scared
funny.
himself. Which
He
is so
breathed
funny.
in too deep?
Yeah.
He's headlining Yuk Yuks this weekend if you want to go see our friend not die.
Yeah.
Yeah. that should
I
be
actually, on my birthday, I might go the Thursday night.
cool. Thursday nights are changing at Yuk Yuks.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe I'm not allowed to say anything. I just did.
It is speculated.
Dun, dun, dun.
All you have to say is that it's...
I just assume since comics who aren't in Halifax have messaged me today asking about it that the word is out. So
Okay.
I guess in April, Thursday is going to become Pro-Am night. And Friday and Saturday will be the 2 pro nights, but there'll be 2 shows on one night, 1 show on the other night.
Okay.
So you'll still make your full weekend.
Yeah.
But you won't be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Well, I mean, unless you host or headline.
I've been
amateur
saying
night.
that for a long time.
Exactly. Especially since like Thursday's such low numbers there.
Yeah.
They're even if they just get run off of people who couldn't buy tickets at the earlier shows, which they won't.
Yeah.
They'll get more than that. But let's just say that's all they get from the late show. They're gonna have way more than they do on Thursday nights.
Right.
Yeah.
Thursday nights gets like fucking
Hardly anyone.
maybe 12 people
Yeah.
at maximum. Like
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. And
That's a good call.
and it's good for the comics because it doesn't fuck you over in the pay.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, they're going down to 2 nights. It's like, yeah, but you're still the same amount of money, right?
Yeah.
You know, I think some comics will be pissed off about it because it means later start to their partying. But
Yeah.
that's not why. If you want to, just party, not do comedy, quit comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah, or just be a fucking machine, get fucked up and do your job.
Yeah.
Like drunk while doing comedy?
Oh yeah, like some of us can do it. I've done it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. I moved on in competition black group.
yeah, he did. Yeah,
I was 19.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
yep.
But I don't like it.
No, I mean, it's probably better to do it sober.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun once in a while to do it really fucked up just to see how sloppy you get while you're up there.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be low stakes. You can't.
Yeah.
You know. By the way, any mic, if you
Yes.
have a hard time hearing Travis or like any mic noise, it's because my cat is feverishly
Rubbing the
brushing
mic.
up against
The
the mic.
cutest thing ever. You really won the jackpot with the cat.
She's trying to get her scent all over him.
She's real sweet.
So yeah, what else about the show? What were you thinking?
Just trying to think, like,
So
I
we
don't really
ran
know.
down.
I had fun.
Yeah.
Would you do it again?
Less.
I don't.
I would do it again less.
I don't know if you could do it frequently and have
No.
it be a turnout, but people had a lot of fun that were there. So you
Yeah, I
could
mean,
definitely do it again.
This is what I'll say. I've gotten an overwhelming amount of compliments about it.
Do you get any negative?
No.
So
But
you
then I
haven't
went
been getting my emails.
But then I went into the Andrew Vaughan state of mind of like,
Yeah.
are they just trying to make me feel better? Are they saying it was good just because?
More than likely, you can't trust anybody.
Well, because
Your friends are out to get you.
But it is. I'm so used to watching comedy
yeah, yeah,
that it's weird for me to judge a show based on being in it.
yeah.
And so when I've gotten compliments from people who actually sat in the crowd the whole time, being like, "We
Yeah.
really liked it," I'm like, "Okay, those are legit compliments," because they saw the show from start to finish.
Yeah.
And it went overtime, which was
which I knew it
Which
would.
it just pisses me off because I
Which
tried
is-
so hard for it not to.
I know, but like, remember when I told you we were planning this? And you're like, well, they told me I could have till 10, and there's a band afterwards. I was like, you're gonna run into time issues, like crazy.
Yeah.
So it's so good that it worked out that there wasn't a fucking band afterwards, because
Yeah.
you would have been. They would have been so fucking mad at you.
Yeah.
Because they want to get in there and get set up and shit like that. Like, you know, like maybe maybe they wouldn't have been mad at you because it was fucking Tommy Green Jr. or whatever. I don't know if that's a real fucking band or.
I think it went
Yeah,
20 minutes over.
That's Kristen Green's.
I know, but I was just trying to mock his legitimacy as an artist.
What's shitty to do?
I know.
I was happy to
wanted
have
be
them.
shitty.
Man's a working band member. He's very supportive of the comedy
I
scene.
know. I just felt like being shitty for a second. No offense, Tommy. Rock on. Fucking do your thing. Do your creepy breakfast television Christmas videos. I don't give a fuck.
You're being very heel for a man in an Orange Cassidy shirt right now.
Don't die.
I don't know what that was. I'm supportive. Oh, fuck. I can't even lie.
This time he's gonna try.
I'm going fully heel in 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. There we go.
I think if I do a show again, I would leave 15 minutes. I would make it 15 minutes shorter than I think
Yeah.
it would be.
My favorite part of the entire fucking night was
God.
when you were getting roasted at the end.
Oh, God.
This girl at the bar yelled at Ryan Freed. None of you heard from stage.
It was so great.
Why don't you pick on somebody else?
Yeah.
Why don't you pick on somebody
Yeah.
else?
Yeah.
This
Like, why
fucking
make
short
fun-
hair,
yeah.
this bald, like, yeah, this short bald woman was really had your back.
Oh,
She might be your ride or die chick.
that's sweet.
She'll eat you out and then she'll
Ryan
fight fucking
Ryan
Freed.
could have went way worse, and it was fairly light.
Yeah.
She's the girlfriend of one of the bartenders.
Oh, good boy.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
Was
so
it?
she was a lesbian.
No.
Nailed that one.
No, there was
a
guy
dude
by-
there?
Yeah,
I thought there were
he
only
sold
two.
like the candy and shit.
The long-haired guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that said good set, Andrew. Yeah.
So you might want to edit this part out.
I'm not editing shit. So what? I just misidentified her sexuality? Oh, God, I have to edit this.
Yeah, did you see how you just worded that?
I was listening to a podcast today that you know when you say things on podcasts and you're like, this is going to be it. This podcast today that I was listening to, I was like, this is way worse than anything you guys have ever said.
Yeah, that's just because I have a muzzle on my mouth. If I really said what I wanted to say on this podcast, Travis would have quit 98 episodes ago. He'd have been like, I have a career, but you shut the fuck up.
Have you ever edited anything out?
Once, I think. There was like... Do you remember if we did? I think there was one time I told you I was going to, because I said someone's full name or something, and I just wanted to like, cut it out.
Oh, okay. So you just cut the full name?
Yeah,
it wasn't like a whole rant?
Just not to be a dick. Like, you know,
Yeah, that's
not to
fair.
expose somebody's personal information or anything like that. But,
Yeah.
so that's why, because I told Sarah about this girl. How do you know that was his girlfriend? You just see them together?
I've seen them on the bus together. I've seen them after shows. And
Because Sarah, I said to Sarah, I told her the story, and she's like, I don't know who that girl was.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's weird. Why
No,
would
she's
somebody
there
don't
almost every
know?
week.
Oh, okay. So she comes to the actual comedy shows, and that's
Yeah.
why she came by.
Why don't you pick on
But she
somebody
cared about you. She was fucking sticking up for your honor. She wanted to fight Ryan. I would have fucking paid way more mission if you told me she was going to beat the shit out of Ryan Freed at the end. I would have been like, oh, here's my wallet. Just take it. I'll give you the pin numbers and everything. Now it sounds like I'm being mean to Ryan Freed.
I should have clapped back more at him.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things I should have done, but it happened. It was fun.
Don't second guess yourself. It was great.
Yeah. I'm pretty
Was
proud
a
of
good
it.
time? Yeah, you
Proud
should
of
be.
it.
It was a very good time. I told her I was proud of you, and that's the last time I'll ever say that.
Sweet.
And,
That's the end of the compliments.
Yeah, good enough. I was
Yeah.
back to normal town.
Yeah. Normal town.
I love when you threw the mic, though, after your set so much, Travis.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
the couch
after
was
your
there, so
set?
you were like fucking...
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. So, what did you do?
I just tossed on the couch.
But it was like,
Oh, yeah.
you finished the line and then went...
What did you close with?
It was your board game bit. Your new board game bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Were they a good, decent crowd?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. Okay.
it was
Yeah, it
great
was
set, yeah.
fantastic.
Really good set.
Snagley's was... We had 23 people at Gus's last night.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Like
good.
from the beginning. Not
Yeah?
just like... we're
Getting them
four,
wings?
Not really.
Oh, wow.
Not really. Now, to be fair, we had 2 new people on. And one of the new guys brought some people back, but like Sarah Nicole, who just started doing comedy, she came out because I think she's friends with one of the new people, so she wanted to see his set.
Yeah.
And then a couple people came out to see him. But like, I would literally say one half of the room was his friends, and the other half of the room were people that were just happened to be there. And I only saw like maybe 1 table, 2 tables, and then the comics ordering wings.
Okay.
So it seems like they came out for the show, and
Yeah.
the food was just the extra added benefit. Yep, all good.
That's my phone. I thought it was my drink for a second and
No, your
panicked.
drink's right there.
You're not on Facebook, so what was this lotion thing that happened?
Oh, I thought you said the slotion. I was like, what the fuck is a slotion? It's so funny to me. It's just like, it's not really funny, but it's just one of those things that happen at a comedy show that just like... So, Who's on stage? Oh, Ian's on stage. So I'm up next. And Albert Kuhn breaks out hand cream in the back of the room.
Yeah.
And just starts putting hand cream on his fucking hands.
Mhm.
To which Chris Aleph looks at him and he offers Chris Aleph some hand cream. So Chris starts rubbing it on his hands. To which I go,
Chris is ethnic. He gets it.
so I go,
You want to be black, yeah?
Oh,
Okay.
you get in on
give me
this
some.
too.
I've never used hand cream. I want to see what this is like.
Never use hand cream.
Never use hand cream.
My God, you maniacs!
I literally, like, this 2 days ago was the first time I ever started having cracking and chafing on my fingers. That's-
Softest hands in the game, baby.
I know, but now I'm sold. I'm not even arguing with you. I fucking
I
tried
know.
hand cream. Now my life has changed. I'm
Yeah.
a different person. I'm buying it tonight.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I'm pro hand cream.
But then I put it on. Then Adam Mitchell started. There's 4 fucking dudes in the back of the room just trying hand cream while
Good.
Ian was on set.
Get your hands right.
So I just went on stage
Yes.
like, this stuff is delightful.
Yeah, it's great.
My hand job tonight is gonna feel way different.
Oh my gosh.
Catherine was not pleased.
Catherine
No?
was not
She posted
impressed. Tore them up on
Yeah.
Facebook comments.
Really? Why? For liking hand cream?
Yeah, said it was gross or something like that.
For sharing and liking hand
Yeah.
cream? It smelled really
it's,
good
it's
too.
the most white person thing I've ever heard in my life.
Get mad at hand cream?
Yeah. Dry ass hands.
You know what though? I'm actually seriously thinking about lotioning everything from now on.
Everything.
Well, it's
Everything.
supposedly good, right? It's good to
Well,
do.
yes, you should moisturize.
But I would
just
like to have a
generally.
smell. I'd like to have a general smell to myself, like not. Well, I mean, not the smell that I have, but like a general. Like, you ever a girl walk by and you're like, "Fuck, she smells like apples." Like that's what I want, but not apples. Am I alone?
I have a perfume called Kitten Fur. Literally, it's
Could you
called
imagine if they
Kitten
made a
Fur.
perfume called like kitten breath?
Oh,
Just smelled like wet cat food. Her breath is atrocious.
Mindy's is too now that she's only eating wet food.
But she's on the dental snacks now, so I'm hoping that helps.
Have you had any nightmares yet about losing her?
No, thanks,
Not now.
though. Hey, you know this thing that you've grown super attached to? What do you think you're going to do when it dies?
No, it's just I have constant dreams about like
Be a good show, Gus.
losing Mindy. Oh shit!
The dead cat, Return of the Dead Cat show, part 2. It even looked like his old cat. It was fucking weird.
I noticed that you picked
I did
a
pick
very
her.
close.
Yeah, because she reminded me of my other cat. She was tiny and she looked sad.
She
when I
had
got
too
her.
much ear.
Well, we'll fix that when I teach her how to box.
Too much ear.
Dun, 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 dun. What are you doing with your 30 days off of Facebook, Andrew? Teaching my cat how to box. It's already pretty good.
Facebook and Instagram. And are you off Twitter too?
Yeah. I had to find out that James Lipton died on fucking Reddit. And then I wanted to go on Facebook to see what people were saying about it, but I couldn't. Does anybody say anything about James?
I don't know. I'm sure Twitter probably all made the same Pearly Gates joke.
I had no idea the
Pointed out to
motherfucker
me.
was in his 90s.
Yeah, he was.
I had
in
no
his- yeah.
clue either.
He looks good for 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen him walk lately, you don't look good for 90.
Yeah.
But he looked good for 93, on photo.
Was it just old age?
I think so. I don't know. I
At
didn't look
93 is
into it.
pretty
Yeah.
much fucking...
I was
I'd
thinking.
love if it was like cardiac arrest on top of a French hooker. Oh, he was back at it again.
What's his name again? James
James
Lipton.
Lipton.
James.
Inside the Actors Studio guy.
You know what I thought we could do?
Right.
Answer the questions from inside the Actors Studio.
Sure.
In
if you can
honor
find
of.
some.
in
I don't
honor
know
of
how I'm going
James.
to answer questions directed at Dave Chappelle or like other. I think they're pretty specific questions.
No.
No?
He has the one. He has the series of questions like what is your favorite sound?
Oh, I've never actually
It's
watched
the
the
absurd
whole
one,
episode.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, if you
Where-
can find them, I
where
should
are
stop
these
shitting
questions?
on your good idea for the podcast.
Well, I'm just like, well, he died,
Yeah.
and we can honor him by doing this.
He's so funny in Arrested Development.
Yeah.
He's so good in that show. It's
Oh, here
just
they are.
like the prison guard who wants to produce a movie about the blues. All right, what are they?
Number 1 is, what is your favorite word?
Ooh, okay. Travis, what's your favorite word?
God damn, there's a lot of words. How the fuck are you supposed to pick one?
Bladder cancer.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. But
No, that's what he
two.
died of. That's not his my favorite word.
I like how I
like,
assume that was
that's
just your
2
answer.
words,
Yeah,
Travis.
yeah, yeah.
Pick one.
Well, that's a potential. Yeah. So, what is your favorite word? I don't know. Like, is it something you're not even supposed to think about? You're just supposed to say?
I guess you can. I don't know.
Fuck, that's a hard one.
Does he ask every actor the exact same thing? So
Yeah, because
ready
it's a survey questions created by this
Your
guy.
favorite word? Like, because I feel like I say that I have a favorite and I almost never use it. You're gonna be like,
It might just be fuck.
Yeah, but it could be anything. Like,
dope.
it could be
I like dope. That's
Yeah,
dope.
Or like.
I like funny.
Oh, funny is a good one.
Yeah.
Banana is just a good word.
Banana. Yeah.
Banana. Like sometimes I don't even want to eat one. I just want to say it. Like, ooh, banana.
There's definitely
Banana.
words that I hear that I'm like, that's a good word. But
Any words with double like letters in them are fun to say. Yeah.
Double letters.
Yeah, like back to back or repeating letters in a word.
I'm pretty bad at spelling any word with double letters. I'll always fuck it up.
Egotistical is a good word. No, I just like how long it is.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I like that. That's a facetious. Facetious is my favorite word. Facetious is my favorite. This is a weird word for lying, and it's facetious. It sounds good. It's a fucking good word. That's my favorite word. That's the final answer. Where's my $1 million?
I don't know what mine is. I don't think I have one. I'm not good at answering these questions.
You can just ask them if you want.
Least favorite word.
I know what Travis's is. It was Andrew's original answer for favorite word.
Least favorite. Oh, I mean, I don't like jab. Jab.
Are you one of those women that are weird with moist?
I don't really mind moist.
Most
too
people are
much.
weird with
Really?
moist,
I thought
not
I always
just
found it was
women.
women.
Actually, Corinne, your friend, messaged me about that because she suggested for debates whether or not moist is the grossest word because she thinks damp is worse than
I
moist.
just associate moist with the fucking band. I
Damp
don't
has
even
a
think
smell
about
to it, yeah.
I associate it with.
moist. Definitely doesn't have a smell.
No.
To me, it does.
Damp does, though.
Damp is.
You can moisten a towel. Damp sounds like some. Well, you can dampen a towel.
Damp
too, I
smell
guess.
would
and it
smell
smells.
like wet towels that have been like in the dryer overnight.
Yeah, damp has a smell to it.
Yeah, it's gross.
Moist, as in like moisturizing. Moisturizer. It's not.
When I hear
it's not-
moist, I think of the moist cakes from Betty Crocker.
I have no idea what those are. And as a fat person, I've just lost my fat card.
It's just like literally just cake mix, but it's called like moist.
Fair enough. I don't know my least favorite word. That's a hard one. I have no idea. I've never thought like, fuck, I just hate that word.
Goodbye.
Aw, sentimental.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be the sound of a word that's your favorite or least favorite part. It could just be the meaning, like a word
meaning
that evokes
behind
any
it.
type of emotion.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's a very good choice.
I don't
Consent.
love you.
That's my.
Can you just like something you'll never have?
I didn't mean sexually. You guys are the one taking it dirty. I just meant for anything. I had consent twice, I think. It wasn't written down.
Jesus.
Wait, I should edit that part out if I edit anything.
It wasn't. Well, most people don't write it down.
Actually, to be fair, both times I had sex, I was not legally allowed to consent.
What do you mean?
Because I was intoxicated. You're not allowed to legally consent to sexual activity if you're under the influence.
You were you both?
I'm not saying anything happened to me. I really enjoyed it. But legally, I wouldn't have been allowed to consent to sexual.
Right.
But to be
That's
fair,
most of my
the
sex
second
life.
time the girl was drunk too, so it kind of probably cancels each other.
Yeah, there you go.
So it never happened. So you're down to one.
But see, my pre-comedy friends were letting me count the hand job as a full sex, so that it would bump my numbers up to 3.
Yeah.
Wait, why would anyone? Wait, no, you don't count that as.
No, but they were letting me. They were just being generous because I don't
Okay.
have big numbers. So
Okay.
I'm not gay.
Don't say anything.
I know Andrew
let's
Evans has been
isolate
saying
that.
it all afternoon.
To you or like just to
Me.
himself around the house? What do you mean?
Weirdly, at drive-thrus, oh, this motherfucker's gay. He wants a double. Like, wait, why did you order like that? Okay, what's the next question?
What turns you on?
Oh wow.
See, this is. I never knew he asked people
I
this
don't like-
question.
These questions are weird.
But is this more? This probably isn't sexual. Maybe just more like.
Yeah, it's
life?
just like creative things. It's
Like,
just, like,
what
it's-
gets you going? What? Yeah, it's not sexual.
Music, good music. That's what makes me creative. Like fucking music, I like. Right?
What about comedy?
Okay, fair enough.
Both of you are like.
I thought
nah.
you meant to get amped to create to perform.
Good crowds. Good
Ooh, I feel that because when I went out and they clapped for me, I was like, oh, I get this now.
Yeah.
I get it. Feels good.
Okay, what do they mean? Like, okay, I've heard wrestlers say like before shows they jump around, they hit their limbs to get the blood moving.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what does it mean? Get the blood moving? The blood's always moving.
I don't know. Just to get the blood, get your adrenaline.
I started doing it before shows, and I just look
don't
like a
do it.
douchebag.
Yes, everyone does. Don't do
No,
that.
I'm not
Don't.
shadow boxing. I'm just.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, I thought that I would get like that before going out, and then I was just terrified.
But if you do it where no one can see you, is it okay that I do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
If you want to start going to the gym, you'll have to get the blood moving.
Shadow boxing when I heard you on the radio.
On the treadmill.
I just don't know. That's a great fucking song. Anyway.
Yeah, I would say music and comedy.
Yeah,
and
then other than that, $3 hookers. I like to get a $3 hooker and a $3 steak. No.
And then the next one is what turns you off.
Ugh. I can tell you what turns me loose.
Turn me loose.
You got to do it my way or no way at all. What turns me out like shitty crowds? I guess if Travis said good crowds, let's go with shitty crowds. Round tables. I can do it when I see round tables.
Round tables?
Like for performing. I'm like, round tables stink. I hate them.
Oh, like you being at a round table with other people?
No, I mean, I'm performing and the audience is all sitting at round tables. It means there's like 3 fuckers that always have their back to you at every table.
Oh, I see.
None of them want to turn around. You know what? I really hate? What really turns me off? Not enough room for my fat ass to walk to the stage. You've seen my headshot, you fucking venue. You know I'm biggins. Put the fucking room. Make it happen. I don't want to have to fucking trip and fall and kill one of your guests so I can tell 20 minutes worth of dick jokes.
Jesus. Who wasn't prepared for you?
Oh, there's so many venues that aren't prepared for me.
Really?
It's hilarious. Like, not that I expect them to like rearrange their entire life because a fatty's coming in.
Yeah.
But just maybe a walk. Like, I've done shows before that if I was on stage and a fire broke out, we would all die because there's just no clear exit to get out of this fucking place. So maybe not. I don't want to die like fucking. What was that metal band? White. The was it Whitesnake or the fucking?
No, Whitesnake's alive. What do you?
No, what's that metal band that got caught in the fire? And,
oh, I know which one you mean.
Yeah, that big story. It's not Whitesnake. It's
They died in a fire?
Yeah, there was a big fucking story like in the early 2000s. This little like metal band that used to be big, and they played this club, and then like the pyrotechnics set off a fire, but because all the fucking exits were blocked and there wasn't clear exits, everyone fucking died in the thing.
Oh yeah.
Well, not
Who
everybody.
was
but,
that? Is that good? I do remember that, but
and I'd like to change my answer for what turns me on to that event.
Great White.
Great White. Well, see, I got the white part right.
Great White.
You guys remember Great White wine?
Yes.
No.
You've never seen Great White wine?
No.
That was the trash wine back in our. That's from.
And Blue Nun.
Oh yeah, it was what
Blue
like
Nun.
maybe like under $10 a bottle for the shittiest like highest percentage you could get. It was
So
awful.
gross.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Gross.
disgusting. But got you drunk.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, it did the trunk.
Yeah, that's. Oh man, we got to find 40 bottles, like because Daniel Allen's got a great stoop. We realized that we can drink 40s on in the summer.
A great stew.
But I just want one instance where I handed the drink to Jacqueline and she finishes it, tries to hand it back, and I go, "You better walk your ass to the stove."
Jesus Christ.
Boys in the Hood. It's one of my favorite moments in Boys in the Hood. When the girl drinks all Ice Cube's 40.
Oh my god. Yeah, having a little backyard or something would be nice.
No, we want a front stoop drink. I've never front stoop drank, so that's all we want to do. It doesn't have to be 40s. I just want a front stoop.
Are you allowed to do that?
Fuck yeah, why not? Your property. You can smoke weed on your front stoop now. Who gives a shit?
That's true.
I still heard that. That's stupid.
I said stupid. I didn't say stupid.
I said that's stupid.
Turns off. I think arrogant people turn me off.
They turn me on. Like it's like a challenge.
Rudeness.
Rudeness. People who think they're better than.
Rudeness.
Not a fan. I'm like, come back down to my level.
Yeah. How's the African Music Awards?
Great.
Yep.
Yeah, it aired last night, I guess.
Oh, it aired?
Yeah.
What channel?
It was just on Eastlink.
Oh, okay.
It'll be on Eastlink every Monday at
Oh, sweet.
at 9 or 10.
If anybody has it up there and can send us video files, I'd like to see fucking. I just want to see what you just even a snippet. I just want to see what you were doing.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you're hosting something like that?
I just, I literally introduced the presenters and
I
made a couple of jokes here and there, and I did my Dutch Christmas bit off the top. Just,
I was wondering if you could do any bits or jokes, or if it was
So I could do that, and it went well.
Oh, this was live in front of a crowd and everything?
Yeah.
Nice.
Where'd they do it?
The Alderney Theater.
Ooh, what's that like? I've never been.
It's actually very nice.
been in
how
there
many people
before.
fit in there? You see how our brain works automatically?
Yeah. No, like it'd be a weird one for comedy because it's one of those ones where the seats go up and like the stage is flat.
Yeah.
But it worked. Like my shit worked. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. There's probably a couple hundred people in there.
Okay. So like when you're doing it, are you doing like what we would typically think of award shows? You're bringing up presenters. You're kind of spritzing, doing the introducing the acts.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep everyone awake.
Because I was thinking earlier, I was like, how do you do jokes in a situation like that? Like, how do you? Is it just like just kind of go with your instincts and fucking?
Yeah, you have to be natural. I mean, off the top, you can. It's easier, but when you come back and forth, you kind of just gotta. You literally just gotta, just like hosting a comedy show, except instead of being able to just go right back into your jokes, you literally got to address whatever happened in front of you.
I guess the reason I'm asking is like most award shows that we know of that comics are presenting on, or like I'm assuming when James Mullinger did the East Coast Music Awards, he had writers maybe for him helping him.
Maybe.
But I know you're just like I understand it's not on the same scale, but you're like, fuck it, I'll just go and do my jokes. I'm good. I got this.
Yeah, I just did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they asked me if I needed, like, if I had a script or anything. I was like, no, I got my notes and I gotta.
Okay, here's my main question. Did you kind of look at the lineup beforehand to make sure you could like say everyone's name? And, like,
and everyone's name was pretty.
God, I'd be terrible at a job like that. How much I'd miss.
I would too. Yeah.
Your next person to come to the stage is oh boy.
They were all pretty easy names.
No, I fuck up. I fuck up a lot of easy names. When I read trivia, it is like, who taught you how to read?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say nobody. Anyway. So how long of an event does that run when you're doing
it? Was 2 hours. It was started at 7 and it was supposed to end at 9, and it ended like maybe like we were all said and done by like 9:05.
Oh, cool.
So for like an award show, that's pretty good that I kept it that tight.
Damn.
Yeah. You weren't the Oscars. This was a 4-hour overrun or some shit.
Boom. We were running behind on time. I got out there. Hey, here's the next person.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because you knew. You're like, yeah.
And then if we caught up a little bit, okay, I'll throw some shit in here.
Yeah.
And the Eastlink people really appreciate it.
Yeah,
oh,
it was probably one of the tightest award shows they've ever done. So.
And this is the only award show we've ever done.
So.
Yeah.
Well, this is the 22nd annual, so I don't know.
Oh, it'd be funny if they said that and you're like, how fucking many really have you done? And they're just like, we're trying to pay you a compliment. And you're like, I should just shut up and let you enjoy this. That's awesome, man. Though, like, that's a good thing to get into, right?
Yeah.
Like, were you nervous at all?
Terrified.
Really?
Were ya?
Because it's just out of your comfort zone, right? It's not the material. It's not but it's the like.
Yeah.
And you got such that strict shit. You probably have to stick to the schedule and getting everybody up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Did the nerves last all night, or they kind of go away?
No. Once I was in it, once the cameras were on and I was on stage and
just helped. Yeah.
And it's not like a comedy audience.
No,
right?
No, it's a lot of
different,
older,
totally different. Like they're not there to see comedy.
Yeah, it's a lot of older black people and people like family members of the artist and.
Right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, but it was fun.
Yeah, that sounds awesome,
really
man.
cool.
Sounds like a.
Yeah, I'd do it again.
Oh, the problem. Did they? Well, I was gonna say they might have you back, but I was like, it's the 22nd one. They might switch it up every year, but.
Yeah, but no, the one she's like, I'm going to be bugging you now, so I'll just probably other stuff. So
wicked. That's awesome, man. Fucking awesome news.
Yeah,
that's
that's
good
what.
stuff.
Yeah, good weekend.
I don't know how you guys deal with the stage fright thing because I was feeling that hard.
Yeah, I don't
that
have
live
it.
show night.
It's not the stage fright. I'm not afraid of going out there. I'm not afraid of. Sometimes I just don't want to do it, and that's the anxiety. It's just like I don't want to be here. Like I want to be here, but I don't want to be here.
Like you're not excited. You're not.
It's just what it could be. Fucking the wind moved the wrong way in the green room, and I'm like, oh, this gig's gonna stink.
Yeah.
Like for no good reason, just like, ugh, fuck this. But then it always ends up being fine.
And usually once you're out there, right? Like,
sometimes for me it's like 20 minutes.
oh, do you want to tell Travis about your set on? Oh, you were there at the end. You didn't see? Did you see his set?
Oh, I was there pretty much the whole show. Yeah.
Were you really?
Yeah, I walked in as soon as Rick took the stage.
Oh, holy shit!
Yeah.
The water bottle.
And you came running back.
Yeah.
And I heard you were coming in the stairs, and you were like, I heard Rick singing, and I knew I'd arrived just on time. Oh yeah, I knocked a water bottle over twice by accident on stage.
Oh yeah, I heard.
I was like, the second time I was like, I'm just like a cat. I just push things over and make him come pick it up. I don't know what happened. I don't know why the fuck I knocked it over twice.
Were you talking with your hands?
No, I went to go pick it up and I just like a fucking human who's never picked up a fucking bottle before. Just
That's all right. I've knocked off a drink there.
Yeah.
Mackie came and cleaned it up.
With his
Mackie?
mouth.
I'm sorry, you're sucking on the paper towel on the way to the guy.
Another fallen soldier. He looked like fucking JFK Jr. just at that fucking just like
God.
Yeah, it was fun Sunday. It was fun. It was a good time. It was
the second time you dropped it killed me.
Oh, I felt so
killed
stupid.
me.
So stupid. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm acting like I've only done this twice before. And the jokes sounded like I've only done this twice before.
What other questions are there?
I thought there were 5.
No, there's 10.
There's 10.
Oh, there's 10.
There's 10.
Okay, well, we can continue.
Oh, favorite curse? Oh, what sound do you love and what sound do you hate?
The hate ones, like the love one's easy. Easier. Like the love categories, the hate, I'm trying to think of like, oh, I can tell you right now what fucking sound I hate. It's driving me fucking insane. I got my mom's car right now. She's got mine. It's not like I'm fucking, anyway.
You traded.
Her sensors go off, and like they go off at random times, and you just hear boo-doo-doo, 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 and it's driving me fucking insane. I can't stand it. I told her, I was like, we need to get this shit to a mechanic and get all these fucking plugs pulled. I don't give a fuck. I can't listen to this shit anymore.
Yeah,
I just can't do it. It's driving. I mean, sometimes if I pump the rap music loud enough, I don't hear it.
Drowns it out.
Yeah, but if I'm listening to like the soft, soothing sounds of like Sarah McLachlan, then I hear it. Yeah,
I don't like screaming babies.
Is that? I guess it's technically a sound, right?
Yeah, it's sound or noise. Yeah,
hate it.
I don't care. That never bugged me. That never bugged me.
No. Really?
Yeah, crying kids never.
Okay, I'm just a shitty person.
It's like I just get it. Like I get why a baby would be crying, because whatever just happened to it is the worst thing that's ever happened to it,
and it
it's
barely remembers the 5 minutes it ever.
But not crying though, screaming.
Even that doesn't.
But here's the thing, like, I'm one of those guys on an airplane. I try very hard not to judge when there's little kids on the plane, because like when they're crying on the plane and they're screaming, they don't know any. I don't like having my ears popped at 37.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a
hate
whole
that.
plane ride where like they were on the verge the entire time.
Oh, that's the worst.
From here to Toronto. And I was like, yeah, this fucking sucks. If I was a kid that doesn't know what the fuck's going on with me.
That's true.
I found the worst about that. I always get itchy when they're on the verge of popping. I just get this insane itching, and you can't scratch it. There's nothing to scratch.
Yeah.
So you're just sitting there going like, fucking mother.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling.
I found what helped me though is I used to have my headphones in before my ears would pop.
Yeah.
Now I just wait until we get up to that altitude to start listening to music, and then I find it's a little bit better.
Yeah.
But like, I can't fucking be mad at a kid who isn't. Can you imagine what that feeling's like when you're 2?
Yeah.
And you have no idea what the world around you.
I remember Disney World. When I went to Disney World, flying to Florida, I had ear pain.
Yeah, that happened to us when
Grade 5.
When I flew to Disney World, like when me and my mom, and that was the only time like I was like trying not to get annoyed at the kids.
Yeah.
But the fact that like we went from Boston to Florida and we didn't think like Boston to Florida, we just didn't think. So we had all our winter gear on from Boston, and then the plane arrives. You're sweating your ass off in this Florida plane, and kids are screaming. And you're like, "This is literal hell."
Yeah.
Everything about this is fucking hell. But then you see a sign that says Disney World at the airport, and you're like, "No, this is heaven. We're in heaven."
Ooh, I thought of another bad sound. Any type of like construction, jackhammers.
I don't mind construction sounds.
Really?
No, It's like progress to me. It's like a city, but it's like a city alive, you know? Like it's the sound of shit happening.
Shit.
I hate late night sirens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love foghorns at night. Foghorns at night might be my favorite sound. I hated it when I first was younger because it takes a little adjusting. If you live close to one, it takes super adjusting to get used to.
Yes.
But then you become to a point where you're like, fuck, I can't get to sleep at night without hearing. That great Simpsons joke where Homer's trying to put Marge together to sleep with the sounds of the sea, and he starts off with the foghorn. Then he goes, caw, caw, caw. Arr, matey. Is she going up in the window?
Yeah.
Actually, on that same note, thunder.
I love thunder.
Love thunder.
I do like the sound of rain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a
that's
rain.
great
I have a
sound.
sleep machine app on my phone that plays like sleep noises, and rain is the only one that I fucking
Yeah.
that I
Like
play.
hard rain or soft rain?
November rain. It's a setting on there. It's weird.
Turn it on.
Travis really hated that joke.
Yeah.
It was quick. You got to give me that.
Yeah.
This is not something you can say about me that often.
No.
I need a drink refill. You guys?
Yeah, I can get another one.
We're gonna pause, get a drink refill.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, there we go. We're back. I don't know why I tell them we leave or we're back. They don't give a shit. But,
We left,
booze?
we went down the street, now we're back.
So what's the next question?
Oh yeah, it was
I think it's swear word.
swear word. I jumped ahead. Favorite curse
So
word.
many. I mean, fuck is
It's fuck. Yeah, it's 100%.
fuck is a Hall of Fame. Like if we had to do a Hall of Fame of curse words, fuck is a first class round.
Don't do the fucking bag one fucking act.
The what?
Remember Wild Wild
yeah,
Country?
he was
had
pretty
this little
deep
thing
on fuck.
fuck. Yeah.
No, he just stole an act that wasn't even his. He just used the fucking Monty Python thing, didn't he? Like fuck is this and did that word. That was the accent he used. I wasn't being racist.
Motherfucker. Specifically, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is a good one. Also, it depends on the accent. I like hearing an Irish person say bastard.
Oh yeah.
That is a really good one.
You fucking bastard. Yeah.
See, even fuck is better with the you fucking like that O instead of the U. You fucking
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with bitch. Bitch is one of my bitch. Please, bitch. Well,
I say bitch a lot. I think I might say bitch more than fuck.
Because
It's a little played out.
Yeah, is that?
But I like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's fine. I think it can be good when you ted something. Like bitch tits kind of gets me. It's a funny one. Right? It's such a mean one because it literally comes with like a finger flap of like someone flipping your titty, like bitch tits.
Yeah, like someone walking around is like, where'd you get those bitch tits? And then they flick them
yeah.
up a little bit, like,
It comes with a titty
depression.
flick,
That's-
which
that's
is
where I got 'em?
hilarious. Yeah.
I like bitch please. If we're going like I like bitch please,
I told you that African dad catching his kid falling down the escalator.
What?
Yeah.
Saying "son of a beach" was
Yeah,
son of a beach.
He got his kid.
Yeah.
What happened?
The kid just all of a sudden tripped and fell down the escalators going up, and like he went, "Oh, son of a beach," and like grabbed him.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
people
a good
falling
one.
make me laugh
Yeah.
so much.
A good asshole, a good timed asshole.
I like cunt, but it's hard to use over here. It's hard to use.
Over here.
No, like in North America, we haven't adopted cunt like they have.
I think we're
overseas.
getting there with that one.
No, I don't think we ever will.
Eh,
It's like no one's gonna start calling cigarettes the British word for cigarettes. Like,
I reserve cunt for like the people I really don't like.
and if you're wondering what that British word for cigarettes is, it's what it's what Travis and Andrew Evans call me when the mics aren't turned on.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Trying to sabotage me.
Bitch tits.
I'm not trying to sabotage you. Just trying to. I don't want to fucking go into you with all the evidence you have.
I didn't know they called cigarettes, nigga.
Fuck.
This is the waiter question. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, dream job, like nothing holding me back. Wrestling.
I'm just like,
But,
I don't
like,
even know if I have a profession
You mean
now.
like day to day, 9 to 5? You've always been kind of curious about garbage man.
For me, it would be makeup artist.
I would love to just stand on the back of that truck just for a couple minutes. As
Garbage
it goes
man?
slowly down the street.
That reminds me of the lady that. Oh, you weren't there that night at Gus's. The garbage lady.
When Matt Baker said he looks like on your show, he said he looked like with his jacket on, he looked like Oscar the Grouch's handler. I was like, oh fuck, he really does. I love jokes like that because your brain immediately brings.
Yeah.
And if I looked at a picture of Oscar the Grouch's handler, I'd be like, that looks nothing like Matt. But my brain twists it to be like, yeah, he does really.
Yes.
Yeah.
He would.
What would you do? Other like 9 to 5ish?
Not a cook.
Oh, see that.
Would you?
be.
But you
No,
said that
honestly-
you just want to do it for fun.
Yeah, I like doing it
Yeah,
for fun.
that's
I don't
fine.
want to have any. I don't know.
You said cosmetologist.
Makeup artist. Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I could turn back time and start fresh, I would do that.
I almost went there, but I didn't.
What?
You're gonna sing
I was
Cher?
just singing the song. Yeah.
Oh, beauty school dropout.
No, if I could turn back time.
If I could turn back time,
I was thinking Grace.
I'd have bought you a suit.
I don't know.
Instead of a dress. This is her opening acceptance of her son. That's I'm rewriting the lyrics in a positive way.
Yeah, it's great.
I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to do this.
And it's, would you like to attempt? It's like, would you do it now, kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's a tough
I don't
one.
know if there's anything other than trying wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that'd be fun. That'd be fun to do.
Both of you would try wrestling?
Yeah. Instead of just wrestling with my depression. So I'm the world champ at. Actually, no, I'm not. I lose every time.
Yeah.
And then this is the classic one, which is if heaven exists. What would you like to hear God say when you arrive?
Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Just God starts singing it. You're like, I'm stuck on Earth, aren't I? He's like, this is the nicest way I can tell
Yeah.
people. Like, he's just like, sorry, man.
I saw a
You gotta
clip-
go back. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
You die and you go back. Fuck! And I won't remember anything? Nope. Shit! Like,
I think I saw a clip of the interviewer guy answering this question. And he said that he would like to hear God say, I told you I'm real, or something like that. Like,
see, I think it would be funny if I heard God go, oh, no. Like, when I
No.
show, oh, no. Wrong place.
no.
Good set.
Oh,
That is a great answer.
right in the
That is a great answer.
heartstrings. Good.
What I would want him to say to Andrew: "Keep dreaming, pig."
Oh. I would just
And
be
I
so
just end up in
relieved.
hell and Satan's like, pig!
Yeah, pig.
I would just.
That's my name now.
Jesus.
You know what I love for hell? Hell for you is
Hell.
it's a never-ending improv.
I need a
It's
location.
just a-
Hell.
Improv's not that bad.
It's not good, though.
I know someone in the comedy scene who's currently taking improv.
good improv
classes.
is great. Bad
Yeah.
improv is
Yeah, I know. Well, it's like, yeah. Like, I
again, like I told you.
legit-
There's just more people up there that hate when it's going bad.
I legitimately 100% agree. Like, on a serious side, agree with everything you're saying. On a level I'll never admit to again, I'll never admit that again, but I fucking hate improv. They're pieces of shit, and I wish they all die in a boat fire.
Jeez. Specifically about?
Yeah, well, you don't hear about a lot of boat fires, so I thought it would make the news.
Holy smokes.
No, it's just, they're too happy. They're too fucking happy. Every photo, it's, fuck off.
Are you just jealous of their
Ugh.
happiness?
No, yes.
You've said before that anger is fear. Or what did you say?
Right now, anger
Did he
is
say
anger.
that, or did Yoda say that in fucking
No,
episode?
anger is fear manifest. Yoda did not say that. Or it would have been manifest fear anger is or some shit like that. Albert Coombs last night. Have you guys heard his fucking Louis Armstrong Yoda thing?
No.
I've heard the Louis thing. I don't know if I heard it. Hey, there we go.
Where he sings
loves
the
it.
I smoke trees of green.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Took Molly too, and he just does this whole thing about where Louis Armstrong is blowing a guy at the end of the song. And he goes, "I do 2 impressions. It's Louis Armstrong blowing somebody, and Yoda blowing somebody." And I just like how it's so stupid because he ended it with he goes, "Yoda's is come yum yum."
Oh yeah.
And then he did a big thing about Cat Stevens wanting to murder Salman Rushdie. I was like, I don't know what I'm watching, but I love every second of it.
You know how it is.
Oh, hello,
it's a
baby.
wild world.
Oh, yeah.
You were talking about pigs. I did want to bring something up.
was?
And I blame you for this.
I am. That's what we were
I'm
talking
blaming you for Nature's Metal because
Yeah.
I look at it every day.
It's great.
And I've seen some things on there.
Yeah. It's,
that I don't think I can ever. Have
There's-
you been on there recently?
Oh yeah, every day. I go
Every
on
day?
this metal.
What is
Yeah.
what is Nature's Metal?
It just show. It's like literally
No, but
showing
where do you find it?
animals.
Reddit.
It's Instagram account.
Oh, see, I go to the Reddit.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Instagram's the one where I go to it. It's
Oh,
Instagram.
you
yeah.
should check out the Reddit. The subreddit.
Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty
You
intense.
need to get down because all the buttons are
So
here.
I saw what looked like a giant eagle picking up a baby pig.
Oh, see,
yeah.
that's because you hate birds, but I
Yeah, but I
like eagles.
Like
I
death
like
things get me too. You know, I just some of them are like wow. There's one with a guy releasing like a pigeon that was injured, and he throws it up, and like a second later, a cat grabs
Oh,
it.
that's amazing. Like, did you ever see
like
that video of the British? It's like some British TV show, and they're releasing a hawk. Have you
Yeah, it's
talked
the
about-
German one. I showed you this.
Yeah, you're the one who showed me. Yeah, okay,
Yes.
yeah. Where they release like these hawks, and they go and they fly in this field, but the field's surrounded by the roads, so the hawk
and then
gets
hawk goes straight for the highway.
right for the highway, and you just see this truck.
18-wheeler.
Oh my!
And it's great because the guy just
Yes.
goes, oh, no, oh. And then like you just see him speaking German, and subtitles goes, oh, we lost a good bird today.
Yeah.
Today was a bad day.
You know what? And I believe that's how the Germans would say that in every instance.
Yeah.
I lost a good bird today.
Lost a good
like
bird.
like if they made a
Yeah.
turkey and they had to throw it out, they'd be like, "We lost a good bird today
Honor it.
in the oven." We
But
shouldn't be that sad about it.
Fucking
I
subreddit,
like how
man.
we like to lose things, but
Holy smoke!
Well, I'm glad it's a subreddit.
You don't
Now
like
I can
birds?
watch it.
I watched a crab kill a bird.
Oh, I saw that one. That was
Oh
you
wait,
see
is
that
this
one?
all just animals killing other animals?
Pretty
I don't know
much.
if I can watch it.
The worst
There's
ones-
things and like things that animals can do, like you know.
Oh, okay.
It is, yeah. Some of them are like cool things animals can do, but it's mostly animals killing other animals.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But the ones that get me
Giant
are the ones where
crab
it's like animals are eaten alive, and they're still alive, while another like those are the ones that really get me. There was one
Pregnant ones are wild.
Ugh. Do you just sing the Circle of Life when you're watching this thing?
No.
The circle, like to calm your
It's
fears.
because like there'll be like one where it's like it was literally like a gazelle was like giving birth,
There it is. Yeah.
and all of a sudden like it just bolted and like the baby fell out, and this lion just came and whoop,
Yeah.
grabbed it.
Oh, that was a vending
Like,
machine.
boom,
I
boom.
saw a
That was
worse
sun
one.
chips in the vending
It's a
machine.
late
for
term
him.
abortion.
Pregnant deer and a Komodo dragon.
Oh, that's a wild one.
And
yeah.
it was still pregnant, and it was eating the mother deer,
And then
and
pulled the
just
baby out.
pulled the
Yeah.
baby right
That
out.
reminds me of a new cartoon character I've created. It's called Kimono Dragon. Just a dragon in a kimono.
We both just found her.
Start a new character called Coffin Andrew.
I was coughing earlier.
Just Andrew in a large casket.
Yeah, you joke now, but some of you fucks are gonna have to help pay for that large casket. I ain't got
we have to
nobody.
pay for it?
'Cause I ain't got nobody. It's that or the ground. It's that or the fucking.
Yeah, what do people do? What do they do with bodies that don't have anybody
Fuck them.
when they die?
No, I don't know, to be honest.
Let's just they put them somewhere.
Like I know, like from Law and Order, there was like that thing where they're like trying to identify a victim once. Like if we don't identify them, they get put in like just a box somewhere. They get ashed and they put. But I don't know, like even if they know your identity, there used to be this thing I heard about in the States. And I don't know if it exists in Canada. It's this atheist society. So like if you don't believe in God, what they'll do is they'll come pick up your relative who's dead and they just bury him at sea. Like they just toss him off a boat. Like
No,
legally.
now it's the
They're
ocean's
legally
problem.
allowed to do it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean that's not how I want to die. Like that's not how I want to die. It's like, my uncle doesn't believe in God, so he's about to die in about 10 days. If you get him down, throw him in the ocean. He'll like no. Yeah, Adam Carolla did it for one of his relatives.
I can just see a bunch of sea creatures bringing you back to the land. Stop fucking littering.
They don't even give you a chance.
We
They're
don't
like,
want the
no.
shit.
Washing it up on
What if they dressed me as Aquaman and then threw me in? Like you dyed my hair blonde and everything.
blonde.
Aquaman's blonde.
Is he?
Yes, Aquaman. It
I
does
don't know
not
shit.
look like Jason Momoa at all.
Mimosa.
It's Momoa. Mimosa.
That's what I call him, Jason Mimosa.
I love
Samosas.
this so
It's
much.
Jason Samosas.
This little cat is just perching. Look at
Aquaman had a bright gold shirt.
Jason Samosas.
G-
I'm gonna start calling Joe
green.
Harfouche that.
Jason Samosas. So you're really like, he's like, that doesn't even make sense, man. Whatever, Jason. And you just keep walking. Yeah. Okay. I had a weird question. This is a thought I had today. Do you think you know like Flo from Progressive?
Mm-hmm.
I've been told that I look like her.
Eh,
That wasn't a confident no.
well, no, but here, take it either way you want. I think you're a little bit better than Flo. What do you think? Like, do you think Flo fucks like crazy because she's Flo
And
like,
she's progressive.
and she's got power now? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean?
we're trying to figure out what her
What do you mean she
fetish
has
might
power?
be. Like,
Flo's fetish?
yeah.
Period sex?
No, I think she just face sits. I think she's a face sitter.
I don't know. This is a,
I think she picks a guy. She picks a guy up at a bar and she takes him home. She's like, "I'm just gonna sit on your fucking face because I'm Flo from Progressive."
I don't think she'd say it like that.
I think that's
Do you
what
think she
does.
embraces that
Yeah,
in her
fuck yeah.
personal?
Do you think she gets fucked in the costume? Do you think guys ask for that? Like,
I mean, there's
Probably.
Flo progressive Halloween costumes, so
Yeah.
probably.
which is
Aw.
it's really not that hard to make a Flo Progressive costume.
No, it isn't.
I've
Just
had
like a
friends
white
who've done it. It's-
polo shirt.
I've had friends.
I've had male friends dress
Multiple friends.
go as progressive. Flo
Go as progressive.
Look, I met one friend, but like now we're down a rabbit hole.
What brought this up?
I just was thinking about Flo banging. Flo riding. Hey,
Oh boy! Oh boy!
you
oh
are
boy.
hating the puns tonight. I just wonder if she fucks, like if she gets nasty.
I'm pretty sure most people fuck.
Well, most of the people do. Not me. Most people do. I asked Daniel Allen backstage.
What is Flo's real name?
Oh yeah, let's look her up.
I asked Daniel Allen backstage if he gets to touch his girlfriend's butt whenever he wants to.
And he said what?
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that there's some.
Andrew Evans
And-
Stevens says he gets to touch his girlfriend's butt when he wants to, so I'm assuming that's part of a
It's
relationship.
kind of like assumed consent.
Stephanie Courtney. She's 50.
Oh.
Get it, girl. Get it,
She
get it.
just turned 50.
Has she been in anything else?
Oh yeah, she used to be in Mad Men.
She was?
Yeah, she was a couple episodes of Mad Men. She's like one of the women working the phone thing.
Andrew's face.
I don't know why I'm so shocked, considering I watched 1.5 seasons of Mad Men.
1.5.
And she was in those early seasons. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, I think I
I'll show
watched. How many seasons of Mad Men were there? I think I watched like 2 or 3. I liked the show. It's just I fucking got behind and never finished it. Yeah, but did she get that cameo because she was Flo? Because Flo's been around for a long ass time.
No, she's like a character in the show. She's like a
she's
minor
an actual.
character.
Oh fuck. Okay, fair enough.
You thought she did a cameo as Flo?
Yeah.
In
No,
Mad
but-
Men?
AMC's like, people are gonna love this.
No, what I meant is like she got the role because she's Flo.
Oh. I mean, I'm sure it helped.
And she's an advertising icon. This is a show about advertising. See, it's not all dumb.
She's in
about
Blades
her.
of Glory.
Blades of Glory.
Oh, yeah, no one saw that.
That was not a bad movie.
Blades of Steel. You remember that NES game? My favorite.
She's in the Heartbreak Kid, that Ben Stiller movie. Where
Yeah, no one remembers that.
I actually do remember that movie.
Shut up, you're ruining my bit.
Fred.
What was Fred?
Fred's that YouTube guy. He has the high pitched voice. John Cena plays his dad in all the movies.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I hate that asshole.
Oh, God.
That's the most annoying sound in the world is Fred.
Is Fred?
When you start getting colonoscopies, your doctor's going to say the exact same thing.
I hate that. Fuck this guy. I hate that asshole.
Hate that asshole.
Did you mean me or my? No, I meant your asshole, but I also hate you. Okay. And you're gonna die in 3 weeks. Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, she played Marge on 5 episodes of Mad Men.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, but my point was, do you think she got that role because of her progressive work?
I don't know. She's in Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Oh.
The Goldbergs. The Bob and David show on Netflix.
Bitch,
Bang
it's
Bang.
killing it.
Two Broke Girls, Phineas and Ferb. Voice on the Looney Tunes show.
Oh, shit.
United States of Cara. Tim and Eric, awesome show, good job. She was in the Geico Caveman TV show.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
but she probably did. No, because Progressive wasn't doing that back then. Fuck. How many years do you think she's been the Progressive spokesman?
Well, we can find out.
Yeah.
2008.
That's not as long as I would have thought. I would have thought it would have been like 2000.
No, God, no. She's been doing it 20 years.
It just feels like it's.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
It
When
feels
you
like she's
say
been around
20
a
years,
while.
I start to remember. it's so easy sometimes to say something probably happened around the 2000s, and then you realize I didn't graduate high school till 2001.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
once I realized that I graduated high school in 2001, I'm able to place a marker and be like, oh shit, okay, cool. I can kind of remember what cultural events happened to me in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
You need that.
so Geico, like the cavemen were big when I was in high school, for sure.
Do you know what was big?
Let's see.
Do you remember the
Like the commercials were big.
Yeah, I want to see when they started.
Not the TV show, because I think they did, 2 episodes?
They did, yeah,
canceled?
and they got
I
canceled.
didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, Nick Kroll was one of them.
Yeah, they tried to do the Geico Cavemen as a sitcom.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Kroll was one of the cavemen.
God damn.
Geico.
Do you remember the WhatsApp?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, that was the
Didn't
commercial.
they do a throwback to that like years later, where it was like about the Iraq War or something like
What
that?
year did you
So,
graduate?
2001.
2004. It's Geico Caveman.
Oh, okay, maybe not then. I would have, for some reason, I feel like that was
That was the Gecko. That was Pete
Gecko's been
yeah.
around forever.
Gecko.
Ever?
I saw a great meme before on Reddit the other day. It was Janet Jackson asking Pharrell for an autograph, but she said, "Andre 3000, can I get your autograph?" And the speech bubble was like, "I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, I am Pharrell."
Good Lord.
Oh,
it's kind of funny. I didn't get to have Arby's on Sunday.
No,
I
what
cheated
happened?
at Arby's.
I saw. Didn't you take a picture of it though?
No.
I thought you posted a picture of Arby's.
Nope. My mom decided that we should go for Chinese food instead and churro, which I was fine with. But then they were calling for snow and churros, so we just went down the road and had diner food, which was fine.
Here's a Nature's Metal picture.
Oh, yeah, it looks like my ex's pussy. I had to make the joke. And I don't know why I had to make it, since it's fucking a podcast. It's not visual at all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
It's
is
inside of a
disgusting.
turtle's throat. Isn't it gross? Turtle throats are disgusting.
Why didn't the Ninja Turtles just give head to everybody?
That's
They
not,
would've killed them
that's
all.
just a regular
Well, there's a
turtle?
reason he's called Splinter.
And there's they should have been called the Shredder based on that fucking mouth.
And that's just a regular turtle?
Yeah, it's a leatherback sea turtle. It's when they eat jellyfish, they can't get out.
Oh.
And you know what's funny? Like, we look at that picture and we go, that's fucking insane. But when you go, it's for eating jellyfish and stuff, we're like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's so gross.
The other
Actually,
one-
they have some of them at the Museum of Natural History. These have dried out ones.
I've never
Right.
been. Which,
You've never been there?
wait, is that the one downtown?
It's
the
the one where I
turtle
sent the
dress?
picture of the shit that said Big Cat Scat.
But that's the one that's downtown, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I went to that one when they had the movie prop exhibit, but I've never been there.
Oh, I love going there. We should go. You know what? We should
don't
use
like
the social
learning.
media break to like do more like fun things in real life.
Yeah, what do you think
There
the
you
point
go.
is?
It's a seal fucking a penguin.
Yeah, you have it. Yeah, but you hate penguins, so you're cool with
Wait,
that,
whoa,
right?
Yeah.
whoa.
I feel like you've shown me this one before, or shown me seals.
I showed you
shit.
this one because Snoop Dogg reacted to it.
Yes,
he
that's
said
right.
he was giving him the Bill Cosby.
One of the ones.
He said he's wrong for that.
But free them anyway.
Yeah, well, Snoop really
He really changed.
depends on how much he's getting paid.
One of the ones on Reddit the other day was a wasp
Mm-hmm.
attacking a mouse.
Oh, I've seen that one. That one's fucking wild.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And the most, I don't think the most wins.
No, the
The
wasp.
wasp fucking takes down the mouse. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's like
I kinda
stabbing,
like
like
that.
eating
It's
I don't like
it's
mice. I don't
it's-
like mice. I like Mickey, but I don't like any other fucking real mice. Those
Good
ones are
save.
weird shit. No, I just like. I watched a cute ass Disney video the other day. They set up like this. Because like I'm trying to find shit to watch on the internet, and
'Cause you're bored 'cause
and
you're
I
not on social.
Jerked off 3 times yesterday. I cannot do that every day. And they set up like a
Weak.
They set up a storefront, but they had like silhouettes of like if you walk by, silhouettes of the Disney characters.
I've
were,
seen
like,
this. Yeah.
but they're actual people behind the thing because this one guy starts doing dance off with Mickey,
Yeah.
and this one guy's just fucking breaking down these sweet popping and locking moves and shit. And then Mickey just fucking does the splits, and you're like, oh shit. But part of me was like, there's a computer thing that's doing it. And then the doors open, and it's really a dude in the Mickey costume. And they show him fucking doing the moonwalk. I'm like, how the fuck do you do the moonwalk in that costume? That's going to be hard as shit,
Oh,
right?
God.
That's why you go
yeah.
to Disney University.
Right.
Do they really have a fucking
Oh.
training?
Yeah.
Really?
This is school. Yeah, this is school.
I had no idea.
Devastation, the drag queen, knows the original first Snow White from Disney World.
That would be weird because she should be very old.
I think she's
Shouldn't
like It was on the podcast. I forget if it was like she was like distantly related, maybe, to this
It
person.
would be very old, yeah. I mean,
The original Snow White.
I smell a lie. I smell
well,
a very big lie.
1950 something would be Disneyland. Disney World was 60 something.
I'll have to go back and find that clip.
Even if it was 6, let's say,
But that doesn't mean they had Snow White in the park
let's
first
say
day.
let's say they started doing Snow White in the 70s. That mean whoever was playing her in the 70s would have had to at least been 20, at least, at the very least.
That's not true. They've been like 13s, 19, like 18, 19.
Labor laws, I'm thinking. So let's say 18
in the 70s.
Fair enough. I think it's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on this story.
Interesting. I forget who the exact person was.
Yeah.
But it was some sort of like either a relative or someone she knew.
Okay. Now I uncall the bullshit.
It might have been a relative.
What you mean by knew, I meant as in
thought like
we
a
hung
friend?
out, we were friends. But if you're like, I knew, meaning like, I knew that my great-grandparents were fucking bootleg. I never met them. You know what I mean? Like
great-grandparents.
or my great-uncle, I mean. He was with... My great-uncle was a bootlegger with my grandfather. I met my grandfather, never met my great-uncle. Like, but I know... Art was his name. That's we had the restaurant Art's Lunch. Like I know Art, but I don't know Art. You know what I mean? Like that's what I thought.
Okay.
I thought you meant I know she knows him as in I've talked to them before, but it might be a thing like we have a family or a friend.
I think that's what it is.
Okay, well, that makes sense. That's fucking
Travis, are you into like any Disney conspiracy stuff?
Like
no. No, not really.
No. I want to know what some of them are. I know.
Well, actually, not conspiracy. I watched a video about like deaths at Disney World or something.
There's a couple. A sign fell on a kid.
That shit's
There's
fucked.
that one ride where they. Well, no, it wasn't Disney. It was Universal Studios.
monorail?
Where it was like it's like an attraction ride where you do one thing, you go to the next room, and the wall moves, and like I think it was Universal Studios, and the girl got like trapped behind the wall and crushed her, and she was mic'd the entire fucking time.
Oh shit!
Because she's a performer, so she's mic'd to, and like I'm assuming they cut the mic at some point, but people did hear her like crunching and like fucking.
Oh my god!
It was a wall that just automatic wall fucking closing in on her. Like it's
I
insane.
don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean, it's bound to... Here's the thing. I probably asked this on the podcast before, but how do you guys feel about regular carnival rides? Are you okay riding them?
It depends on them. I went on a couple last summer.
Like, I get nervous because I just don't trust carnies. At Disney World, though, I'm like, no, these motherfuckers are top notch.
Yeah, but I'm like that with birds at Disney World.
Okay. you were acting like they trained the birds to make sure they wouldn't be assholes?
Well, they wouldn't let them in the park if they were.
Well, yeah, I mean, fair enough. They were helping people make dresses and shit, so that's kind of like...
Yeah. I walked through the bird area of Animal Kingdom, and
I don't remember... Okay, so here's my question for you, Travis, because you went more recently than I went when I was 13.
I went when I was like in grade 5.
So a long time ago.
Long time.
When you were there, I don't remember, from the silhouette video I saw, that the character actors, like the Donald and the Minnie and the Mickey and shit, their eyes open and close.
Yeah,
I don't remember that
that's
from
not,
when I went.
That's fairly...
So that is newish?
Yeah, that's fairly newish. Like,
I was so impressed.
You can see like Mickey smiling here with my...
Oh, yeah. I was so fucking impressed.
Right.
I was like, oh my god, that is so cool. Their eyes, like, they blink. They fucking blink.
Yeah, some of them do,
Remember
yeah.
that. I don't remember much. All I remember is that I was sick and it was freezing. Like, it was not warm in Florida when I was there. We
Really?
went, like, during, like, a March break.
Yeah, see? Look at me in this duck. I'd never do that here.
Yeah, that is true. That's true. I mean, you're not super close to him, but you're close enough.
But he's close enough. That's way closer than
For
I'd ever
you,
become
he's
a
way
fucking
close.
bird.
Yeah. I just, I don't know, like, I would love to go back again someday. I'd love to just fucking...
Like, at this age, it would be amazing.
On Molly. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Don't fuck around in the park. I'll call it in so quick.
Travis would never narc on me in any situation, but if he found out I was even smoking weed on the park, I would be thrown out. He'd be throwing me out. He'd have one hand. He'd just somehow be able to pick my fat ass up with one hand and have his phone in the other hand and be like, I'm ejecting a man from the park for smoking cannabis. And I'd be like, I'm your friend. Like,
Do that shit at SeaWorld, twat.
Oh, SeaWorld sucks.
I thought I really had a good time at SeaWorld. I actually was
That's because everyone looked like him.
Look, man, I got fed a lot of fucking fresh fish that day.
I fed the dolphins and I pet them.
That's why you don't like seafood. You're sick of it.
I ate too much. Ugh, no legs. They had fucking They had Clydesdales at SeaWorld when I was because SeaWorld's attached to the other park, right? The other
Busch Gardens?
Busch Gardens,
Yeah.
and Busch is Anheuser-Busch, Budweiser, and their famous marketing thing with the Clydesdales. Yeah. So they had actual Clydesdales that you could go.
I actually think I have a picture with a Clydesdale from there.
Yeah, huge cocks, impressive. I loved SeaWorld. I thought it was great.
I mean, I loved it at the time. I hate it now.
Yeah, but they got rid of the whales, so why do you hate it? They got rid of the one. No, but they got rid of most of the animals that we have now determined it's not good to keep. Like dolphins.
No, they didn't get rid of them. They still got them there.
But they don't do the shows with them.
They're not adding anymore.
Because they can't.
Remember, that was my whole fucking bit.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
This generation is the last generation of whales in captivity.
I had a lot of fun there. I'm trying to
relish the memory.
Look, I'm trying to feel better about the fact that
I love the Cosby Show too, but I'm not going to start reminiscing.
I went and saw the Shamu show, and I'm feeling a little guilty.
No, I get it. No, honestly,
You can fill in the blanks for that one.
I know. I set them up sometimes. They're so easy. He doesn't even need to knock them down. Was it a mirror in your hotel room?
I, at one point in my life, wanted to be a dolphin trainer. That's how much I loved whales and dolphins.
I honestly don't think the dolphins there are depressed. Like because
Andrew.
No, but because they're such smaller fish that they can get.
But they're also smarter.
Yeah, but they seemed happy when I pet them.
Do you want to see the video of the dolphin trying to escape?
Like I looked.
Or the dolphin. Have you ever watched The Cove?
Like I remember when I pet the dolphin, I said, "If things aren't right, just wink." And he didn't wink, so he seemed happy.
Andrew.
Yeah, well,
they commit
you
suicide.
compared
They
to
get
there.
depressed and literally they don't come up for air and they commit suicide.
And I'm not watching The Cove because I don't eat tuna. It doesn't affect me. I'm not contributing to a fucking shitty industry. I'm a hero in this.
I don't swipe right on guys with swim with dolphin pictures.
I was told the other night a friend of mine was doing a show somewhere and he saw a girl wearing a shirt that said gender is a social construct. And I said, I wish you would have asked her. Just said, look, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but when you go to the bathroom, can you take a picture of the tag on your shirt? Because I want to see where it was made. It was like, you got a lot of fucking opinions for a shirt that was probably made by children from China.
Yeah, for real.
Gender is a social construct, but you know what? Child labor sucks too, you fucking white privilege piece of shit. That's the definition of white privilege. Wearing your fucking opinions on a goddamn t-shirt made by a 5-year-old who's making pennies for his family, you fuck.
Yeah.
Hate
correct.
so much.
Kid gets paid more than us some nights.
That's very true. That's very true, actually.
That is.
I just fucking hate white people. Oh, we stink so much. We're the worst. Smell like fish or wet chicken, apparently.
You smell like wet dog when it rains.
Oh, okay.
What, we do?
Yeah.
We smell like wet dog?
Yeah. People love dogs.
I hate that fucking smell.
To me, I'm like, oh, Puppers had a good time. Like, I don't even hate the smell. I'm like, Puppers had some fun. Let's do this.
Really?
Yeah.
A wet dog?
Yeah. Because he's been outside having fun, running around the rain.
See, I'm just not a dog person.
How do you not be a dog? They're the best.
I
love
like
cats, but
them,
dogs are
but I would
fucking
never want to
wicked.
own one.
Is she hiding? Where is she hiding? She's found a little cove.
She's the cutest.
Where you? She's sleeping where you usually hide cans that I find weeks after you've drank.
I just put them down so they're not my way.
I know, but like every now and again, I like after we drink on a podcast, like 3 days later, I'm like, motherfucker. That's not even bad. I found a fucking bottle under a side table once that Daniel Allen had put there 5 months ago. I was like, guys, I have a kitchen. I don't even care if you throw them out. Just put them on the counter. I don't give a fuck.
I find them under my futon.
Oh, that's weird.
Because I don't have like a table right at the futon to put it.
Yeah.
And
You ever sleep on the futon, like lay it out?
Me and my ex used to sleep on it all the time.
Even though you have a bed, that means he was not really into you.
Oh, that's why he was.
Oh,
we
the
used
other
to
girl's
sleep.
vagina? Maybe
We used to sleep on the futon in the living room because it was cooler because we had a balcony that we could put open.
Okay.
So it was like cooler in the living room. So that's where.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I read a news story today.
Ooh, what's happening in the news?
Because that's what I do now.
You don't get your news on social media anymore. You get it from the actual news.
So this fucking old piece of shit. This is my favorite part. It happened in Dawson's Creek, which is my favorite part. Which is a real place.
I don't want to wait.
This they had a hockey raffle for for fundraising, and one of the prizes was $200 worth of cannabis products. And this granddad's freaking out because he said his 8-year-old bought the ticket, But when the quotes from the organizers on it, like, first off, it was explicitly explained that this is an adult-only purchase, that it's got blah, blah, blah in it, it has cannabis-related products, and no, the child didn't buy it. A 19-year-old bought it, actually, because we checked their ID, and when they came in to claim the prize, we asked them if they wanted the cannabis products or they could have something else since it's cannabis, and we checked their ID again.
Really?
So fuck this guy and his fucking... He's a granddad of this kid. He's a retired police officer. And he's like, I'm trying to keep the bad stuff out of people's hands. It's legal now, fucking grandpa. Settle the fuck down.
Oh, my God.
You fucking old... It's like, just do a hockey thing. And you should be more humble and more and family-friendly. Yeah, hockey's very family-friendly. You know, it's very family-friendly watching a guy get a fucking concussion on the ice. That's very fucking...
For real.
Fucking people with cannabis. Fuck off. Don't
It's
give
madness.
it...
I don't want to buy some soon, I think.
Oh, it's legal. It's very easy to find.
Yeah, I can do it. I can do it now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a bunch in my drawer here that I have to turn into butter tomorrow.
Butter!
I don't know. I'm whispering. It's completely illegal.
I still get freaked out smoking it outside, though.
Really?
I'm still not quite there.
It's one of those things it's funny when I walk into it, I still go like, oh, someone's having fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still feels slightly bad.
I forget sometimes, like, I actually really discovered that I like, when I take edibles at home, it's like, as soon as they really kick in, I'm just like, go to bed, get to bed, have fun.
Yeah.
But, like, I took edibles at your show, and I did them in Ottawa, and I find, like, I'm really enjoying taking edibles when I'm out and about. Because
Were you on edibles that night?
Yeah, fuck it. Because I can't go to sleep. Like, I can't just be like, go to bed. I'm like, I can't. I'm 40 minutes away from my home, so I should have a fun time and enjoy myself.
You were really fun that night.
I know.
I
Pretty
gotta
good
say.
when I'm on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Travis is shaking his head like, that's going to be brought up. Andrew, this is the ways you've hurt me.
Oh.
When you said you were really happy on drugs.
We're at the end.
Yeah.
Talk about Mackie's titty comments.
You really want me to out what Mackie said about someone's titties on the podcast? I don't think I should. That's the type of thing that we don't name names on a podcast about.
It's funny.
Oh, what is
Could
he
turn
saying?
into a Me Too movement.
Oh.
Mackie is very infatuated with a female comic from the city's breasts. We'll just say that.
Whose?
I'm not naming names on the fucking podcast. You guys know when I record this podcast, I get drunk, then I get high, and then I spend the entire night worrying if I said something that someone's going to be upset about. Now you're basically egging me into saying something.
Just do the impression without the name.
The impression? Do I do
you
this?
You gotta
like,
suck on... You gotta, would you suck on...
So he comes up to me out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Did you suck on blank's big giant titties? I said, of course I would. They're nice titties.
Jesus.
Well, I would if they were offered. I'm not going to lie. Right? And then he goes, I don't know, man. I've been messengering on Messenger. Ain't nothing happening from that. I'm like,
good Lord, Steven.
Steven! It gets a Steven! You're so disappointed it gets a Steven. Oh, Steven. No.
I wonder what he was like in... I wonder what young Mackie was like.
Fucking gangsta.
Like high school? Junior high Mackie?
Oh, he's a rough rider.
Oh, yeah. Ride or die. Fucking.
The best thing ever was still outside of the grad house one night. And all of a sudden, I'm standing there on the deck outside, either before or after a set, and you just hear Mackie go, Look at that sexy tiger ass. And I was like, Jesus, you Mac, what the fuck you doing? And then I realized he was literally talking about the mascot that was walking with a group of people. Yeah, look at that sexy you better move that tiger ass.
Oh my God.
I still think to this day my favorite Steve Mackey story is the one that I can't even say.
Oh,
Kyle
why
Hickey's
not?
Kyle Hickey's party.
Did you ever hear this story?
No, I want to hear
I'll
it.
let you tell it because you.
No, I don't
love
want
Mackie's stories.
Just Mackie was
It's an off podcast one.
It's an off podcast
He just
one?
get very drunk at
Yeah.
somewhat,
Oh, you know
at a
what?
comics.
To be fair, I don't want anybody that's listening to be like, "Who's this guy and why did he say that?" So,
Yeah.
like, we'll tell
All
them.
I gotta say is that I'm so happy Mackie did a set on my show because I really wanted him to. I
Yeah.
love Mackie.
Yeah, he thought he thought he was getting laid though after the show. No, I'm trying to spread.
Not by
rumors.
me.
No, but he thought it was in the rider. No.
Oh, for fuck's sakes!
He had some big titties he wanted to sell. Yeah.
I love Mackie.
So we're almost we're wrapping up. We got about a few minutes.
Holy
left.
shit, that went by fast.
What do you got on the go coming up, kid?
We're
not doing plugs now, but just general plugs, basically.
Got a corporate thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oramucto with Andrew Evans and Ian Black on the 14th. I know.
Nothing
I
like
wish
a
it was.
gig. I got taken off.
I wish it was you there. March 19th, I believe. Let me double check it.
Is that when we're going up to do?
No, this one. The other show's in May.
That's what I thought. You had me worried there for a second.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, how do you keep track of all your dates?
I write them down.
Yeah.
Do you just write them down in your notes?
Yeah.
I used to keep like an actual piece of paper with them on it because I thought that was more reliable, but I realize it's not. For me, it's not. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, that.
Golden Delicious Comedy, March 19th, 8 p.m. at Sourwood Cider. Show that Brandon Michael's putting on.
He actually asked me to be on that. It just happens to be at Thursday night, so I'm unavailable.
Yeah, I'll see.
Who else is on that show? Do you know?
No, I don't know who else is.
But you're headlining?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm headlining that. Other than that, it's not a crazy month for shows,
but then your April picks up.
Yeah,
like
I'll
crazy
be out. I got some corporate stuff, and I got the Halifax Comedy Festival, April 23rd to 26th or 25th. Yeah, I got shows every night of the week. 2 on Saturday.
What's your big one with that? Do you have a big one?
The TV taping on the
Yeah.
25th.
The TV tape, and is that where's that at?
That's at the lower deck. That's already sold out.
Oh shit! They sell it fast.
Yeah, two of the 4 are already sold out. One show I can't say that I'm on.
Oh, you can't?
Maybe it's a mystery show. Who knows?
Is it with the fest?
Yeah. And Brewster's, Rob Pugh, Todd Ness, myself, someone else on that show. And then New Scotland Brewing, and that one's already sold out. That's me, Trent McClellan, Nikki Payne.
Oh, shit.
And Graham Chidin. Yeah.
God, you got to get your tickets early, people.
Yeah, so the Brewster's one, there's still tickets, and the one that I can't say.
There will be tickets, or maybe not.
There is tickets for it, but it's called it. But I can't say what on because maybe it's a mystery show. But if you're around the Good Robot area on the Saturday of that April, grab.
Is this like a
grab
pop-up
ticket
show?
on my show. No, it's a show they're doing every night of the week. So the mystery show, there'll be different comics every night.
That's an interesting idea. Like you don't know who you're gonna get.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
don't
a
know who
surprise
you're gonna get.
bag. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Surprise bag comics. Mystery show.
The Halifax Fest is doing mystery shows. Am I on one? Who knows? You got to show
it's a
up to them
mystery.
to find out.
We gotta just let the mystery be.
Your best bet is probably
I know
Saturday.
one person on this podcast is not going to be on those shows.
Yeah. That's not a mystery. Everyone knows.
Yeah, that is true. Can it be a mystery if it's fact?
Yeah.
I'm going to Hell's Basement this Saturday with the Good Brothers. Me and fucking
There you go.
Hoban and the Hobans.
There you go. Get your puke cleaned up.
Yeah.
You guys gonna get shmammered?
Oh, fuck yeah. We got an Airbnb that we're going to be alone in, apparently.
There you go.
And it's in Dieppe. It's not in Moncton, but I guess like Dieppe is like Moncton's Dartmouth. It's like right
How much you
across.
paying for it all
I
together?
don't know. The fucking the good fucking Martin Edwards is paying for it.
Oh, really?
Oh, Marty.
I don't think I'm making any money this show, which is fine. But he said he wanted to pay for the Airbnb and go up to Hell's Basement with me and Vince as like a thank you for everything. And I was like,
What a
what
sweetheart.
does that even mean?
You
Asshole. Just say thank you, man.
I know. I'm just trying to be a dick. It's so funny because I asked him, I told you, I was like, how long do you want me to do up there? Because I'm closing it out. Like, and it's not 45 minutes there because there's so many comics on the show. And he goes, headline. I went, yeah, fuck, but headline Yuk Yuks means different than headline at Hell's. You fucking I want to know.
Who tells you that?
He already told me.
Oh.
Now here's the thing. I'm going to be using that 30 minutes to. I've been kind of like. I don't know if I wanted to pull the trigger on this necessarily because I think I have a lot of work that I have to do to make it happen. But I think I think pulling the trigger on it and saying that I have a lot of work to make it happen is probably the only way I'm going to ever make it happen. Is let's get ready, baby. Let's do it. Fucking September, first weekend in September. Let's record the new album. Let's do it.
Nice.
I'm going to do Reheated. That's going to be the fucking name of the album.
Good job.
So let's do it. So now I got to fucking make sure that the 40 to an hour that I have is good. So now I really got to start putting in the work.
So September.
Instead of this, I got this idea and I'm riffing on it and I'm riffing on it. I really got to put in the fucking hard work because like I feel like saying it on this podcast means it's legit. It means it's gonna
accountable.
I got to find a venue. I got to find a date. I wanted to do it on August 31st because that would be my 10-year anniversary, but that's the middle of the week, so I can't fucking.
What night of the week is best? Do you think weekend?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably like Saturday night, Sunday night, maybe. Well, not a Friday. People have shit they want to do. So I'm gonna start putting the material together.
God damn, putting the fire into the ass.
Got him.
I'm gonna aim for November again.
Fuck yeah, bud.
You gonna do another one?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to get some other shit out there.
Like yeah, and I feel like with me, it's just like I have not been organized since I did the last album. So we're talking like 2017.
Yeah.
3 years of unorganization. But I feel like if you had to, you could walk tomorrow and just record a new fucking album. And that's why I feel like I need to set the deadline to make it happen.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, location-wise, it would be super fucking awesome to do it at Yuk Yuks just because, you're getting a couple hundred people.
Yeah.
But there's also, like, the heckler thing. Like, if you hold your own independent venue and you sell tickets, it's harder to bring people out, but you can control.
Yeah, but even think about Bill Burr specials.
Yeah.
There's in 3 of his specials, there are people that have yelled out, and he's kept it in.
That is true. It might be something that,
It could make something good.
Be tight, but don't be unmovable.
The good thing about Yuk Yuks is I don't have to ask to get the multiple shows. So if I had 3 shows and record all 3, then you can get enough audio to put together
3 in a night.
Yeah. Oh no, 3 of the weekend.
Oh, okay, yes.
I just don't know if I asked if they would let me, but like I guess I could just email and be like, dude, I've headlined there before. I want this weekend in September because I want to record.
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
So I think that's the thing.
Put it on their radar so that they know it's coming up.
Yeah, I'd like to record at Hell's.
Yeah,
and I'd like to record.
See, I thought about that too. Like, obviously, because it was our last podcast we did where you said something about recording a good robot, and I was like, well, I don't have the ins with that. I don't even fucking do comedy there, so I can't. Hell's Basement was an option. It's just again, it's like, and I get what you're saying with the heckler thing. It's just I just don't know if their crowd. It's not the heckler. If somebody heckles something and I can say something funny and it works for the album, keep it in. I'm worried about the people that just chat.
Yeah,
they don't know the etiquette of a comedy room, let alone a comedy recording.
Right.
But I mean, that's last minute worries, right? Like you're doing this, and I know exactly what that means. You're overthinking. You're overthinking. You're fucking. But also, I can't ask people in Halifax to come see me do an album recording in Moncton. So
yeah.
Right. I was gonna say, when you're choosing a venue, is it more setup and logistics?
Sometimes it's better. Sometimes it's better not to have all the people that you know.
Actually, you know what? To be fair, I agree with that because I think even when I did my album recording, there were people that had heard some of the stuff before.
Yeah.
Right.
So like sometimes the point is to have both options,
Yeah.
is have an advertised one.
Yeah. I mean, I could just ask for a date around that time, right? And record all those shows, and just see how it goes.
Yeah. Advertise a specific show.
Yeah.
That you're like, okay, I'll bring everyone out here and try to create a hot crowd. And then do the other ones. And if you naturally get hot crowds, it's good.
You have the option.
That's why I want to do Hell's, because there's very few people in Moncton that I know. And then
why am I worrying? Everybody kills in Hell's. Why am I worrying? Everybody does well. I don't know. I just want to record something, and I think I've been dragging my heels way too much in writing and organizing. So I feel like if I say I'm going to do it, then
it puts a deadline on it and a goal on a tangible.
I'm just trying to get like an a cappella band to sing me on stage.
To which song?
No, just happened to wrestling this weekend, so now I'm all like. They've done that on WWE before. A cappella band.
Oh yeah.
So in September,
that's exciting fucking news.
Once I figure out a venue and a date, we'll lock it in. Company, I loved recording at the company house. To be honest, it was a lot of fun.
Good luck doing that now.
No, we would never do it.
You
there
know
again.
it's still available, huh? That
Yeah,
venue.
no, but I mean to rent. This was I didn't
can
have
you
to
really?
rent it. I
It
just
is. You can rent it out.
Yeah, I just was friends with the owner at the time, so it was like,
Oh, okay.
go and do your thing. And we had such free range afterwards, and she was giving us free drinks all night. So one thing I did like that I did in my first recording, which I wouldn't be able to do at Yuk Yuks and stuff, is I didn't want any chatter happening while they were ordering drinks. So what I did is I printed out the available drink menu, had them laminated with dry erase markers, so that people could just circle what they wanted for a drink
Holy
and
shit.
show it to the server, so there was no actual verbal
like a
communication
salad bar?
about what you wanted. And there was only so many things available. You couldn't go up and pick something that wasn't on the list.
That's a good idea.
I just thought it would cut down on fucking people chit-chatting throughout the show.
Absolutely.
Even if it was just like, can I get a beer and a vodka like this? And it's like, the audio's still going to pick that shit up, and that's just more work that my guy's got to do to fucking...
Yeah.
get rid of it, you know?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I haven't thought
Did
of
you
that.
see, like, we're not going to talk too much wrestling stuff, but we watched a wrestling pay-per-view this weekend. Did you see the wristbands they gave out? Did you
Yeah,
hear
the
about
light
those?
up one. Yeah, I mean, how could you ignore them? They
No,
were
but
gone.
I noticed the lights in the crowd, but I watched the Being the Elite thing, so what they talked about it is they have these wristbands now that they give out to, like, at these wrestling events, and probably some other events, too. The company's not going to make hundreds of these wristbands just for the occasional wrestling event. But they're almost like a giant, oversized iPhone, except all they do is, like, flash light. But they have them synced with the entrance music and shit. So it looks more like the traditional flash photography that you would see at events back in the day. Like when people were always snapping photos with their camera. It was sometimes it would flash those white lights and stuff during like big moves. So you got and during the entrance it would flash rhythms that you would
Taylor Swift 1989 tour. That's
she did
That's
that?
what she did.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they've been using it for other things. Like she did that in the 1989 tour. Huh?
Yep. So like you got a bracelet and it changed colors and it synced
Yeah,
up
you
with the
give it
music.
back at the end of the night, right?
I don't think no, you didn't.
Oh, this one you did.
You got to keep it.
This one's a giant, thick thing.
Okay,
It's like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was just like it just literally looked like a bracelet with LED lights in it.
Oh, this looked like literally looked like a fucking iPhone on steroids. Like
Oh,
it
shit.
looked like 8 times bigger than an iPhone. Like,
Man, I wonder how pricey that would have been.
well, this wrestling league does stuff like that. They also give out noise cancellation earphones to people with the sight, like autistic people that have like sound issues.
Oh, okay.
So that they can still come and watch the show and not be scared of the noises and stuff. So they put
Right.
them on to cancel out all the outside noises. Like
I
they're
heard
very progressive that way.
grocery stores do that like sensory.
My Sobeys does it here where they turn the lights on Sunday. They turn half the lights off and they turn the music off so that you can.
Is that weird? Is
No,
that
I
eerie?
actually kind of like it. I wish they would do it
Yeah?
more often. I think it's. I don't know. Maybe so. Andrew finds out he's autistic.
I'm just like I'm
I
trying
like
to
the
picture
half-lit
it.
grocery store. It just doesn't need to be as bright as it is.
See, I feel like it would make me sleepy. Like a movie
Everything
theater.
makes you sleepy.
That's true. Pretty sleepy all the time.
Everything makes me sleepy too. Food makes. I eat and I'm like, I want a nap now.
Yeah, I went real hard yesterday on some Wendy's and DQ for dessert. It was
I'm just gonna say
not
this.
good.
Your father's mustache. You gotta have baked beans as a side. Can they be hot when I order them?
Were they not hot?
They were not hot.
Interesting. I don't know what it was about that brunch. I just couldn't eat.
No,
for
you know
some
what?
reason.
Actually, I think it was a poor choice for breakfast brunch.
I think so too.
Food. I like your father's mustache regular menu. I don't think I like their brunch menu.
That's where you should get the fucking skillet.
That's what I got.
That's what she got.
I had
She
the
said she had a
mustache
hard time
skillet, but I think I was just my stomach was messed.
probably from all that anxiety. Your stomach's still in knots from the night before, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. It wasn't bad. Our waitress looked like she did not want to be there. That's
Yeah.
what I love. She looked like she was 20 and out partying like crazy the night before.
They
I'm like,
all
"Fuck,
are."
I gotta work. Yeah, it's true. I guess so.
They're all girls you saw at the bar the night before.
Yeah. Let me smell your booty hole. I don't know.
Good
I just wanted to say something.
Couldn't go through a whole episode with a
Booty hole.
ass stuff. We started with ass stuff. We're ending with ass stuff.
Yeah, well, it's the palindrome of our fucking podcast. Ass to ass.
Yeah, in my intro video, there was so much ass.
Oh my god. Yeah, Kathleen McGee's fucking when she had the cellulite ass on your green screen. That was fucking hilarious.
What kind of wine do you pair with ass?
any wine you want if you're eating it. You do you, girl.
Forget
Wait,
that.
what best do you red or white? White. You don't want red while you're eating ass, right?
Oh God, no. Friggin'
Is that
Jim.
the line or the...
Jim at Snigs. Just, anyone in here eat ass? Just, someone say that they eat ass.
I didn't even hear any of that.
He just kept asking the crowd if they eat ass.
I just heard someone go out and say, well, it's a obligatory open mic, so we have to talk about eating ass.
Yeah.
Although last night it was Sam Bartok when he closed out Gus's was like, it's the obligatory open mic, so I guess I have to talk about cats because everyone's been talking about cats all night. And I didn't even do my cat joke because so many people were talking about
Really?
cats.
I don't feel like anyone
Every
talks...
fucking comic brought up cats somehow.
Really?
And I was like, well, I'm not doing my fucking new cat joke because everyone's bringing it up. And then Sam went up and was like, I guess everyone's talking about cats, so I should have to.
Oh my God, that basketball chat that I'm in with all the comics is getting out of
they're
hand.
playing basketball. Well, you can leave it now. The event's over.
Well, I ignored them for a bit on the day of the event because
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with the notifications.
Fair enough.
But then I went back in and it's, still just as competitive as before. Scott scored like really low and then he just writes, God damn this game.
All right. I have some questions that we have to ask off the mic.
Oh, okay. Let's end this then.
But we're at pretty much 2 hours right now, so